Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
Namaste and blessings to each and every single one of my explorers here at the top of the stream, ready to get that early bird's worm. Namaste, explorers. Tonight is about reconciliation. As it says below, reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, we present an opportunity to foster, incentivize, and really get some shame going in this community. Too important to be ignored as often as it is. Tonight on Explorations. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Let's check. Take a half a second off. Namaste, everybody. Welcome in. Get settled. Get you know, ready to. How's the sink? How's the sink? Namaste. Blessings and namaste to all of my explorers. It is wonderful to see you. Dread, it is wonderful to see you. Doofus, wonderful to see you. Grandpa Liquor, namaste. Tropace, the loser. Pierogi University, and Sunset Pony, always good to see you. Namaste, Sunset Pony 77. Namaste to you, Jethro. Good to see you as well. Razor, JP McNabb, holding it down on YouTube.com. Where are my YouTubers at? Where the heck are my YouTubers at tonight on Explorations? Namaste. And somebody saying, cool shirt. You think it's a shirt? You think it's a shirt? It's not a shirt, ho. It's a straight up, whatever. I honestly forgot the official name for it. I forgot the official name for it. Cossack? But there was like layers to it for the priest. I forgot. There's like the priest different stuff. And we got a communal vision getting us started off with pepperoncini. Namaste. Let's get this on the screen. He looked like a man. Now that is so funny. You know what I love about that? I love how that really brings to mind the old Mad TV sketch. Ladies and gentlemen, do we remember the old Mad TV sketch where she was an Asian sort of retarded person to just say who he looked like a man? and not saying a whole lot. I think, and I the subtext was, and that's what I really enjoyed, because it added a lot of heart to the sketch, to kind of add the detail that she was retarded on top of being an immigrant. But, not everybody sees the same thing. I think that's what's beautiful about art, right? We all bring our own experience to it. And as somebody who works with the mentally retarded, who is in constant awe and in state of inspiration by their plight, circumstance, condition, and overall just kind of doom, I really apply it. I see it. I sniff it out, and I follow that path. Namaste. I just remember Mad TV was like Timu SNL. Now SNL is like SNL is like Timu SNL. Mad TV had a different thing, right? Mad TV had vestments. But the Cossack was something, right? Brizzle, I knew you'd know. But is it the Cossack was is a part of it. Is like one of the layers. Or am I just kind of Bajib? Yeah, absolutely, Bajib. So somebody said this is a nice shirt. This is not a shirt. This is a full situation. I got this to originally I was asked to marry some people. Floppy Jimmy, namaste, Floppy Jimmy. Twitch's premier mouthy straight twink. Floppy Jimmy, namaste to you. Of course, we have some fun. Floppy, I have nothing but love and respect for what you do, and namaste. Trying to support bro, Floppy Jimmy, namaste. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. The Cossacks, yeah. That it is like it's like a Russian word or something. Namaste, Floppy, it's great to see you. 98 bits. Oh my God, thank you, brother. I can't thank you enough for that. I don't know if you've come here to reconcile with me, Leslie Tanner, reconciliation with Leslie Tanner tonight. As it says on the screen, we're going to be exploring some how have you betrayed explorations. How have you betrayed me? How have you betrayed this program? How have you bore false witness to the tenets of the program? What have you been relaxing with candles? Have you been
I have a recurring dream in which
quote.
my body is taken against its will by a large dark pink flower floating above my childhood home. I convulse and shoot foam from every hole until I shrivel up like a craisin. It's excruciating, each and every.
100%. 100%. It's excruciating. It's terrifying. It annihilates me. And if you're having any sort of situation with a vaginal opening, lesbian or not, if you're having a situation with a vaginal opening and it is not threatening to annihilate you, that's what I love about lesbians. They're putting it all on the damn line, right? And if you're stepping up to the plate, taking some swings at the abyss, and you're not facing annihilation, you're playing games. You are playing games. You might as well just go back to the gymboree, go back to the daycare, get a little cheesy hot dog, and it's nap time for you, because you're a child. You're a toddler. If you're stepping up to the opening of a vaginal canal, I need you to understand the stakes. They are everything. You should die. You should die. Namaste. So guys, yeah, that's what we're getting into tonight. Real simple, real straightforward. But ultimately, how is this just a joke, right? Is this just a funny little fucking thing that you're doing? No, it's not. No, it is not. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Too often, shame is disavowed, is denied, is cast. And real quick affirmation for fellas. Listen, if you're not ashamed of your penis, then you don't even have a penis, as far as I'm concerned. Get rid of it, because you don't even fucking deserve it. Nice, clean, got it. All right, ship that off, clip it up. That's for the fellas. Now listen, too often, shame is disavowed, denied, cast away. We moralize about shame, ladies and gentlemen, don't we? We just got done with what month? What month did we just get done with? Namaste, we just got done with Pride Month. A month devoted to pride by the most perverse among us. Namaste. Oh my God, a little bit of smooth jazz. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, sure, okay. Thank you so much, Dread, for getting not only the male affirmation, but also getting us started on some jazz tonight. Blessings. Can we get some namaste for Dread? Wow. Tropace, 50 bits. Arcane, 100 bits. Namaste to the both of you.
I wish this would stop.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that felt really good. Namaste to you. Namaste to you. All right. Now, guys, as I was saying before, shame. That's one thing the Mormons understood when they created jazz. A lot of people like to credit a particular other group that I won't name right now because of, I don't need the crosshairs on my head for this one, for speaking the truth about this, but jazz, the American art form, actually came from, you guessed it, the Mormons. And particularly John, what was his name? Joseph Smith. Namaste. So guys, one thing that Joseph Smith understood and imbued deeply into this art form is a sense of shame, a deep shame. Deep shame. Acknowledged it and planted seeds into it. Namaste to you. John C. Riley, blessings. Didn't know that. Keeping me up to speed. I appreciate Pepperoncini keeping me up to speed on that. Fluxstorm, I don't think it was Bono. I think Bono created both Zydeco and something else. Yes, namaste. I disagree. I think Bono offers a lot. I think that, if to be a musician is to stand at the altar of Bono, period. And if anybody tells you anything else, then they're trying to sell you a bunch of bullshit. They're trying to get you to go to schools, get a program. They're trying to get you to start a band, a weirdcore band. Don't do any of that. Don't. Stay away. Pay your dues. Study at the altar of Bono. And if you're not doing that, you're wasting your goddamn time. Oh, yeah, wow, there we go. Guru Spinning Facts. Put on your boots. Boots down. Guru is coming home. Namaste, everyone. Now, as I was saying just a moment ago, tonight is about shame, all right? We had enough pride. Pride flies in the face of so much that we are about here at Explorations. Do I understand the human impulse for the pendulum to swing outward, to give yourself a little bit of a treat, to indulge these vices such as pride? Yes, of course, I understand it's a human thing. But ultimately, when we're getting back down to business, Fidgety fools around 23 months. Namaste. Wow, thank you so much, Fidgety. Fluxstorm, single bit. Namaste, Flux. Can't thank you enough for that. Namaste to you. Arcane, 100 bits also, but that was a couple minutes ago and I already mentioned it. Namaste, Arcane. Now, okay, so listen. Like I said, tonight is about shame, reconciliation. Oh, right? Oh, no, I don't believe in shame, right? It has a sort of, have you ever, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have barriers between us and our birthright of shame, ladies and gentlemen. We have barriers. We have defenses. We need to battle these things, all right? We, each of us, are sitting on an infinite well of shame. Period. End of story. Period. End of story. And tonight we're going to be getting exactly that. We'll be fostering, incentivizing, and we'll be, really contributing to a culture of shame here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, why is that? Why are we doing that? I thought shame was bad, right? I thought sin's not real. I thought shame was bad. Shame's not good, right? I don't believe in shame is for stupid people. And I'm a good person who does the work, and I'm empowered, and I have a modern, identity that does away with all the sins of the past and the small-minded idea of shame. That's small-minded. I don't have that. You are sitting on an oil well of infinite universal power, ladies and gentlemen, and tonight we are drilling for oil. Reconciliation. How have you betrayed me? How have you betrayed the program? We're getting down to brass tacks tonight, and we are getting down to the next level tonight on Explorations. Namaste. So you just got to ask yourself, if you're confused, what do I call about? What do I ask about on the call? Go ahead. How have you betrayed Explorations? How have you betrayed the program? How have you betrayed Leslie? How have you bore false witness to the basic tenets of the program? Relax, question, express, and explore. How have you done the homework? Have you gone to the website? Have you read my writings? Have you entered the community of devoted light? Have you been skipping streams? Have you been et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Ladies and gentlemen, there are innumerable ways to betray the program, to betray me as a man, and I want to hear all about it. And I want you to feel bad. I will not be forgiving you. How is this? Oh, is this just Christianity? Are we just doing a bit? No. I will not offer you forgiveness, nor should you offer yourself forgiveness. That is a joke. That is a joke. It'll never happen. The wounds of that shame is built upon, ladies and gentlemen. These wounds will never close. And to pretend otherwise, to strive for otherwise, is the most hideous busy work, the most spiritually perverse activity one can engage in. Forgiveness. Yuck. Yeah, right. Namaste. Okay, so guys, listen. Couple things. Silly B over at YouTube. Silly B getting crazy over on YouTube.com. Pulling up the tenets. Let's go ahead and get through the tenets in a second. Then maybe that set a nice tone for tonight, huh? Namaste. That set a nice tone. Orchestar, blessings and namaste. Thank you so much for this communal vision. Can't wait to get to it. Communal vision from Orchestar. The punishment of the sack, or poena colae, it was used in ancient Rome. The condemned was sewn into a leather sack with a number of animals, including a dog, a monkey, a snake, and a rooster. Then the whole bag was tossed into a body of water. If the animals didn't kill the alleged murderer, drowning surely would. Namaste. And that's when things were simple. That's when things were just right down to business. It was wrathful and it was painful and it was the end. And that made more sense when civilization was rooted in such practices. As that, then that a lot of things were clarified. A lot of things, and here we are, coming out of Pride Month, right? Coming out of Pride Month in our liberated modern world. No, namaste. Did I fuck up the redemption? No, you did it. Were you trying to do a communal vision? Okay, well, listen, guys, not only is tonight very exciting, we have a couple orders of business, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get through the normal ones. We got a P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. I'd love to get something in the mail from you guys. Send me a little damn something. I know I've got one confirmed thing from Brother Barry Punch coming in the mail. Very excited. I got a little sneak peek of that. That's going to be awesome. Pooh in the Alleyway sent us something that we opened on Tuesday, and that was a gorgeous gift. But I love even little stuff, guys. Doesn't have to be outlandish. Doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be it cost $1 million. It could just be a little note, right? Send me a little note, stick a stamp on it, and send it on over to Leslie. Namaste to you. Can I get a blossom? No, I'll do a blossom for you. I won't give you a refund. And that's kind of tropes. Why would you ask for that? Tropes, come on. Namaste. Namaste. Yes. Oh, so I could give it right back. There we go. There we go. Well, hopefully we found some happy medium here. Namaste to you. Namaste, Trupes. One of my soldiers here. One of my brightest soldiers here. Namaste to you. Now, okay, so that was the P.O. box. I'm glad we could settle that blossom with Brother Tropes. We got the P.O. box. Now let's go ahead and get on over to the Community of Devoted Light. Community of Devoted Light. Now, guys, if you're looking for the materials, you're looking for the monthly postcard that I send in the mail to my Community of Devoted Light. If you're looking for the old videos, you're looking for the podcast, you're looking for access to the private weekly stream on our own independent server, free from TOS, free from ads. You get whatever you pledge on the Community of Devoted Light, you get back in points to use on the private stream. All this functionality is there, ladies and gentlemen. Also, you get the exclusive channel point buttons, and they're really fun. I got a new one for this weekend too. So listen, if you're looking for all that, you're looking for my Community of Devoted Light. I dropped a link in the chat. We'll have a couple more details about that later. Namaste to you. Namaste in advance. Now, is this serious? Good to see you. John W. Thompson, wait, how many timelines are you broadcasting from? Namaste. That is so funny. John, namaste. Namaste to you, John. Thank you. Namaste to John. John, you're in the right spot. Namaste. That little bit of humor is going to get you a long way here. Namaste to John W. Thompson. We'll get some namastes in the chat for John, brother John W. Thompson in the chat. Namaste. Now, all right. So, okay. So we got that. Now, guys, I do have a special announcement for tonight. I do have a special announcement that I've been very excited to share with you all. Stefan the Mongol, blessing 28 months with Stefan. Stefan, it is amazing how little you have accomplished here. Namaste. The transformation has been remarkable, and in a true exploratory fashion, that face has accomplished zero. Namaste to you, and thank you for your continued support. I just joined the stream. Start the show over. Oh my God, everybody's so funny tonight. Everybody is so funny tonight. I love that. I love that. Namaste. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you for that little bit of humor and for that bit of levity. You know, things can get pretty serious around here. Lord knows we're hungry, we're thirsty, we're lustful for that power, the next level. And just having, a little bit of sugar cut that bitter tea of the next level is real nice. Is real nice stuff. Namaste to Stefan. And thank you in advance for the rest of your humor for all night. Namaste. Okay. Now, I do have an exciting announcement, though. I'm excited to announce. Next up, guys. Now, listen. Some of you know this is coming. Of course, this gets brought up every now and again, right? This gets brought up every so often. We got a damn Discord channel devoted to discussion of it. And you know what's coming up? The month of August is coming up. The month of August is quickly approaching, ladies and gentlemen. And what does that mean? It means Power of Silence 3. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This August, I believe it's 3rd, Monday, 9 a.m., we will begin another completely silent subathon. 9 a.m. sharp. Monday morning, we will begin our sojourn. The clock will start 24 hours, and you all will just take the wheel. However long it needs to last, however short it needs to last, we will be exploring the power of silence. I will say nothing, I will do even less, and we will ask the question time and time and time and time and time again. Is it powerful? Is it powerful? Now, more details about that coming up. We've got some new things to add, some exciting little surprises. The details are still forming about that for this one. Some new stuff is going to happen. I'm very excited for it. To further deepen our question of whether it's powerful, but Basically, the nuts and bolts of the mechanism still the same. $1 a minute, and we'll have new merchandise hitting the store. New merch hitting the store, $1 a minute. If you get a shirt, you do the bits, you do a sub, you do a this, that, and the other. It's $1 a minute, $1 minute on the clock. Blessings and namaste to you. Pizza Core, yes. Namaste Pizza Core YouTube, yes. So yes, guys, if you are looking for an extended period of time to spend with me, Leslie, nearly 24 hours a day, continually sleeping on cam, not a word expressed, exploring the question, not answering the question, exploring the question of whether the power of silence is actually indeed powerful. Join me this the beginning of the first Monday of August 3rd at 9 a.m. Namaste in advance. Well, one change is that kill switch will not be there. That kill switch, maybe I'm still trying to figure out maybe like I don't know, some sort of like maybe some sort of like bidding thing. I don't know, but it's got that absolute kill switch will not be there. I'll tell you that. So guys, let's go ahead and open up the damn. Oh, let me turn off. There's 2 bit commands on the fucking screen. Let's turn that off. All right, there we go. Namaste. Bipolar Junction, blessings and namaste to you. I don't know if did I miss the resub? Namaste to Bipolar Junction for 5 months. 5 months, Bipolar Junction. Cannot thank you enough, and namaste to you. Yeah, the kook switch. The kook switch, it's got to evolve. It's got to evolve because I'm doing it. Because that's what I'm doing. Because that's what I decided. Namaste. Okay, guys, so the line is open. Tonight is about shame. Tonight is about sin. Tonight is about reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. 872-205-9484. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up, Mike, and call you tonight?
This is XXV.
XXV, good to hear from you, brother. How are you tonight?
Well, I'm very ashamed of myself because I have some sins to confess.
Here we go. I love this. Getting us started off on the right foot, right down to business. XXV, thank you for your first call. Tell me, how have you sinned?
Well, a few things. I took pride a little bit too seriously last month. I was a degenerate.
What'd you do?
I was a jackal. Not like a literal jackal, but like jackal type tendencies, right?
Sure. Okay.
I kind of let that go to my head, and now that pride is over and the headiness of that has worn off, I have to debase myself and atone for my sins.
Yep. Bring it back down to earth. So, you as a jackal during Pride Month, give us some details. What exactly did you participate in? What kind of behavior?
Well, I attended rallies that glorified degenerate lifestyles, and I tolerated other people with degenerate lifestyles instead of putting them in their place like I should have. But because of Pride Month, I felt it wasn't my place to do that, but I now, in retrospect, know that I should have not succumbed to the zeitgeist of pride and shamed all those people that were living in sin.
Now it's interesting, the way you phrase it is different than how I would phrase it, right? I understand why you're phrasing it that way, and I certainly understand the impulse, right? To see, people with pride and wanting to bring them, wanting to restore some sort of balance, right? There's something that feels false about the pride, right?
Right.
And you believe in them. So you want to restore some sort of balance. So the thing is, the thing about shame, and that's what we're getting into tonight, because this shame that we all experience, that's the thing about pride, because the shame that the homosexuals and the homosexual lifestyle experience, it's an extremely human shame that they run from, and they run from their power as well in running from their shame. So to shame them, I mean, they've already shamed themselves. They continually shame themselves.
Yeah.
Well, I understand the impulse, right? You want to be like, hey, something's wrong. Something's not right. Let me get in here. Let me provide some sort of perspective, and contribute in what you view as a positive way. But you failed to do that. Did you do gay stuff?
Well, I did not, because I have taken up a celibate lifestyle in the wake of my wife's death, at least for the time being, out of mourning. But what I do think I'm going to do is, maybe not this month, but I'm going to make a vow that sometime in the future, before the next Pride Month, I will find a lesbian and we will engage in sexual intercourse. And she will do it willingly.
So you vow to not rape a lesbian?
Yes.
Nice.
But
Publicly declare.
She will succumb to my charms.
Yeah, you're gonna turn out a lesbian.
Yes, and ultimately she will realize the error of her ways, and then as soon as I've made that conquest, then I will throw her to the curb.
Right, because you're about ego, right? You're gonna use a lesbian to satisfy something inside of you, some sort of hole left by your dead wife.
Yes.
And you're lost, right? You're asexual. That's something's not right. When somebody tells me I'm asexual, I'm like, let's keep talking, because something's not right, right? And that's true in this case. So your game plan is to turn out a lesbian.
Yeah. The gayer the better, especially one that might, in fact, say that she would never like herself to be penetrated.
Right, and because your penis would just feel so irresistible, right?
Right.
Well, listen, can I give you just like just a little bit of some good old Leslie perspective?
Well, you're the guru. Go ahead.
Right. Well, listen, I've seen your performance on Infatuations, and let's just say don't miss the next Infatuations. You need as much help as you can get. All right.
Oh yeah, but I'm only going to call in if I'm up against a woman. I'm not doing any of this sausage party bullshit that you've been hosting lately.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm not gay.
Yeah, no, it's not about being gay or not gay. It's about being desperate. It's about being honest with yourself about how desperate you are. Then you sound like a loser.
Well, I want to challenge some of the female people here, or female presenting people here in this chat, to pick up their slack.
Well, I mean, 100%. 100%. I know exactly where you're coming from on that one. But at the same time, imagine now. Well, we could talk all night about this. So let's back up a second, refocus. Right, you engaged in prideful activities during the month of Pride. And
yes, I denounced God. I spit in the eye of divinity. I uplifted other people who are degenerates. I did not decry their degeneracy. I did a lot of bad things.
Yeah, I mean, you're a degenerate too. You're like a weird. You're on like one of the gay letter things. You're one of the gay letters.
Technically, I guess that's true.
Technically, yeah, no. I mean,
No
you were
amount
in
of
there. You were in the
insight
mix.
or expertise can prepare you for the
One
depth
second.
of failure that accompanies
I
looking
wore a
really
shirt that had
scared
colors
and
on it
shitting your pants before you pass
to a
away.
gay pride event.
Well, listen, I just want you to.
Two children approached me
quick quote.
with that classic dumbass look on their face. The first asked, "Who am I?" To which I responded, "You'll figure it out. Right now you're a stupid child." The second asked, "What am I?" To which I responded by pushing him into the river.
Now, listen, I think that there also, as far as Leslie's perspective is concerned, I think you should explore. Your goal to turn out a lesbian is an admirable one. B, though, you're leaving a lot of meat on the bone by rejecting being in a gay infatuation on explorations. Like, you're what you're saying is, I want my penis to be powerful, but I don't want to experience my penis being subsumed, right? I don't want to be annihilated by love. I want to annihilate. I want to indulge my ego in power. In the wake of my wife's death, I feel powerless. I want to feel like my penis is powerful. Well, listen, no better way to honor your dead wife, move on, than to not only turn out a lesbian, but get turned out by a gay guy.
Okay, well, I just one thing occurred to me, and I think
she's gonna be up in heaven, smiling down, watching you get butt fucked or what, sucked dick or whatever.
I did think of one other sin that I committed that's even more egregious in the Wesleyan sense. And
talk to me. What's going on?
That is, I achieved success in a portion of my life.
Well, that's not necessarily. Go ahead, speak on that. What do you mean?
Well, but I didn't follow the tenets of the program, and thereby doing so achieved a level of success that I would not have had otherwise.
Well, listen, one of the common phrases I use, I don't know if you've heard it, maybe we need to revisit this theme. Good things are good and bad things are bad, right?
I guess, yeah.
I don't know if you've heard me say this, but if you experience success and it felt good, it's because you were good when you did it. Does that make sense?
Well, that just means inevitably that I'm going to end up failing at something.
Yeah, 100%. Communal vision from Pepper and Cheney. Your temporary success is only a speed bump on the road to your ultimate failure. There it is. Kind of perfectly said, perfectly phrased.
I tend to agree with that because in the end, what happens to everybody?
Exactly. Dead.
You fail, you die, you shit your pants, you scream at God, and nothing happens. You ultimately end up in the ground in an urn.
Right. Exactly. So, you can have your little W. That's fine. That's not necessarily violating the program. It would be, a violation to just find yourself lusting after success without any sort of balance, without any sort of perspective, without maybe you stop coming to explorations in order to pursue success. That I would say that.
I've just got a moral quandary. I need to know what I can do to balance the scales in that regard, because I don't want to succumb to pride. That's sort of why I mentioned the fact that I did have a success, is because with success comes pride in your accomplishments, and then because of the pride, then you do things that are degenerate and antithetical to the program.
Listen, I think overall, I think you're really okay. Here, I got one for you. You ready? XXV. You
Sure.
succeeded, and you feel guilty about success. There, you're doing it already.
So is that a good thing then? Since I'm already feeling guilty about succeeding, then I'm on the correct path.
Exactly.
Towards,
And something tells me you would have felt guilty even without the program. I think you're doing great.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was within the bounds of the program, and that.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not,
I appreciate you. I appreciate you checking in. But no, yeah, just just be aware of the shame. I think you overall don't think you deserve it and don't like yourself, and that's pretty apparent to me. And because of that, I take as long as you just keep an eye on it and keep honest about yourself, okay?
So,
but I do not forgive you.
Do you want me to like self-sacrifice or place roadblocks in my own way, or do you think those will come naturally?
Do what in your own way?
Well, do you think I should self-sabotage, or do you think that inevitably it will just the center can't hold?
You will. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
It'll be alarming to you. If you do it on purpose, you have a defense up against your self-sabotage. If you find the ways you're already self-sabotaging and you were repulsed by yourself, now we're cooking with gas.
Okay. So then when that inevitably happens, are we going to have some sort of category that I can call in and receive some more advice from your
sure.
faith wisdom?
Oh yeah, for sure. That sounds great.
All right, because I want to make sure that I have strayed off the path, and I'm feeling really bad about it. So I want to double down and make sure that I'm following the straight and narrow.
Yeah, no, there's the you are a little you're great. We don't have to go on. You're doing great. I think ultimately though you did.
What do I need to do to punish myself?
Exactly, right? You're doing it already. This is like you're kind of
should
groveling before me. It's kind of pathetic.
Slam my balls
This is you. Look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror as soon as this call is done, and replay what you're saying to me.
Should I like jump on a hard surface, like nuts first or something, just to make sure that I feel the extreme pain?
No, because
viscerally?
that pain will be a release. No. Good. Listen,
So
your wires
you
are
want-
crossed. Go give yourself a little. Go give yourself a little scoop of ice cream, and look in the mirror and replay all the shit that you just said to me. Okay.
So you want me to hold it all in then?
I want you to realize the extent to which you don't like yourself and self-sabotage and feel guilty for succeeding in the wake of your wife's death.
Yeah.
All right. Namaste. Leave it right there. Just meditate on what I said, okay?
Sounds good. Namaste.
Namaste. 872-205-9484. 872-205-9484. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Logan, to answer your question, this is a full... This is a full garment. Vestments, as Bristle Legs reminded me earlier. Vestments. Tonight's about reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. How have you betrayed me? How have you betrayed the program? It could be something as simple as like a pat on the back after, trying to make somebody feel better after they fucked up their own life. I was just speaking with an explorer earlier about, she rubbed the back of somebody who felt bad about, about their where they find themselves in their life. And as understandable as that is, it's to relieve that person of the consequences of their own desires is only sets them back even farther. Namaste, M. Robert Kopp. Thank you so much. Blessings and namaste to you. Good to see you, M. Robert. Namaste, Raji. Raji, good to see you. Namaste, Jetto. Eight 872-205-9484, guys. Give me a call. Reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. Let's get some shame going. XXV's already got so much shame. He's trying to relieve himself of his shame by trying to find external things to do, external ways to think about it. But ultimately, what he was doing was defending himself against his own deep shame, deep guilt. Dread gifting a sub to Jamie Long. Namaste, Dread. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. That's very generous of you. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Chuck.
Chuck, it's Chuck. Chuck, how are you tonight, brother?
I am terrible, my friend.
Terrible? Brother, tell me, what's going
on?
on?
30 milligrams of melatonin right now.
30?
30 milligrams of melatonin.
Why did you do that?
A lot. Can you still hear me, by the way?
Yeah. I can hear you loud and clear. Now, what? So, are you doing this to get fucked up, or have you been awake for a long time, or what's going on?
I do want to sleep, and also just to kind of get fucked. I was in the bed. I was like, I'm gonna take a melatonin, and then I just grabbed 3, and then I just took them all, and I was like, oh wait, they're 10 milligrams.
So you took 3 tenors. All right. Well, listen. So you're doing bad now. Why are you doing bad? Talk to me.
Okay. So there's this girl, right? There's this girl. We're gonna call her Ashlyn.
Okay.
She just stood me up, big dogged me, if you will.
Right.
Right. She was supposed to come stay the night at my house tonight, and last minute she texts me and is like, hey, sorry, my mom wants me to go hang out with my aunt tomorrow morning, and we're gonna stay there until Sunday. And I was like, oh, so you're not coming to stay the night? And she was like, yeah, I'm sorry. So I just got big dogged last minute, and I don't think you understand just how much work and how much effort I put into like putting this whole thing together. I so much.
How much work? Tell me about the work. What did you do?
I cleaned the entire fucking bathroom, mopped, cleaned, bleached everything. I painted fucking half of the fucking furniture in there. I cleaned my whole fucking room. I dusted, I organized, I fucking bought her gifts too. I bought her gifts. I bought her 3 records. I bought her the Smiths Hatful of Hollow, Tool's Undertow, and Massive Attack's self-title. And this isn't the first time she's big dogged me. There's a whole history with this girl, and Flux has been telling me I should call in for the past like 2 weeks. So
So she's stood you up before?
She is something not exactly stood me up, but yeah, there was I kind of just want to go back to the beginning and explain the whole situation.
Yeah, give us some details. I like learning this.
Okay. So back in like April, right? I asked her if she wanted to go to prom with me, and she said yes.
Wait, right? How old are you? And you have to be 18.
I'm 19. She's 18, and I just graduated high school in like May. I graduated early, but I just walked. She's graduated too. She graduated in May with me.
Gotcha.
But I've known her for 4 years, and I asked her if she wanted to go to prom with me, and she said yes, right? And then I fucked myself, if you will. 2 days later, my parents told me, so you're gonna buy her prom ticket, right? And I'm like, oh, should I? And they said, yeah, you should buy her ticket. So I call her, and I'm telling her, hey, don't buy a ticket. I'm gonna buy you your ticket. And then the conversation kind of developed, and I just kind of got curious, and I was like, so is there anybody else you were gonna ask to prom before me?
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I actually muted myself. I asked her, is there anybody else that you were going to ask to prom before I asked you? And she said, yeah. But she said that it was fine and that she was going to go with me. And I said, no, go ask that guy first. And if he says no, then I'll go with you. I cucked myself. I opened the door. I walked out. I held the door open for this guy. I patted him on the back as he went in there, and I shut the door behind him. Really fucked up. And then I man, where do I go from here?
I love this. I'm soaking it all up. Continue.
Okay. So then I went to prom with her. I didn't go to prom with her, but I went to prom by myself and I saw her. Right? I didn't go to prom with anybody. I went to prom by myself and I saw her up there. And she ignored me. And she wasn't even walking with this guy, because she showed me this guy that she was going with. She didn't even fucking walk with him anywhere. Like, she just, like, she saw me, looked me in the eyes, ignored me, acted like I didn't even exist. So after prom, I kind of asked her what that was about. And then I was just, like, straight as an arrow with her. I was like, are you kind of scared that your friends are going to know we're friends again? Because her friends, like, hate me a lot.
Why do they hate
not
you?
liked by her friends. There was a bunch of dirty rumors swirling around the toilet bowl back in high school, swirling around with the theater team. And now they all just kind of think I'm a very bad person and they hate me, which is really dumb. I don't really like any of them either.
Right. Listen, you know what? To make it even worse, you've been terminated. Namaste. You're free to call back if you want. You're free to call back, Chuck. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's up I can call you?
My name is Chuck. Where do we leave off?
Chuck, namaste. Not taking it, laying down. Framweyard canceled you, by the way. Terminated you with the message, thanks for calling, love you, bye.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so but you just took it on the chin, got back up, and where do we pick back up? All right, so the rumors, the theater, kids hate you.
Yeah, whole thing. But
okay, but about
so
the girl.
I asked,
you were straight up with the girl. You said, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah, and she said that she just she came out and she was just like, "Yeah, I kind of just don't think I want my friends to know we're friends." And I was kind of hurt by that at first.
Terminate by Paul has been invoked in the chat by Brother Framweyard. Question for chat: would a second termination be funny? Yes or no? Vote in chat. Go ahead, continue. So she said, "I don't want to be friends like publicly with
No,
you.
yeah, she doesn't want to be friends publicly with me, right? And I was hurt for a minute, but then I was like, I just kind of came to terms with it, and I was like, if I want to be friends, if I want anything with this girl, then I'm just gonna have to push through. So I was like, okay, yeah, fine, we can do that. That's fine. I'm fine with that because I didn't even care about any of her friends, anyways. Like, you know,
Right.
So, you know, we kind of moved past that. We kind of came to terms with that, right? All good.
We did? Okay.
And yes, we did. And then around like May, right?
Right. People
I
voted
kinda,
no, that it would not be funny to terminate this caller. Bram Weard has been rebuffed. Continue.
you know, around May, you know, I got a new car, right? A new Miata because something happened to my old Miata. And I asked her, I was like, hey, do you want to go on a night drive in my Miata sometime? And then she said, yeah. And then that started developing. It started turning into, hey, do you want to go on a night drive and answer the 36 questions that lead to love with me? A New York Times, it's like a New York Times thing. I don't know if you know what it is.
Right. Yeah.
And then, you know, she said yeah to that. And then I'm like, okay. And then we come up with this idea to go to a dock 50 minutes away, late at night, like midnight, and answer the 36 questions that lead to love while sitting on a blanket with a candle lit, listening to sensual music.
What kind of sensual music? What's sensual music to you?
Let me see the playlist. I still have the playlist. Hold on. I still have the playlist on Spotify. We had Hooverphonic, we had Portishead, we had Cocktail Twins, we had Mazzy Star, we had Massive Attack, we had Air, we had Mitski, we had one Tyler the Creator song, we had a Slow Dive song, we had Boy Harsher. Just kind of like chill down tempo music, mainly. I would say. And she wanted to do all that, and I'm like, okay. And you know, I had kind of thought about asking her out on a date, right? I had kind of thought about that, toyed around with that idea, and I was gonna wait until after
the 36 questions of love.
Yeah, I was gonna wait till after,
right.
But then I jumped the gun, and I asked her the day before we did that, or maybe I think 2 days before we did that, and she said, yeah, sure, why not? You know, I asked her on the phone, she was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then 2 days later, I think the day before or the same day that we were going to go to the dock and do the questions, she texted me, and I can tell you verbatim what she said.
Please do.
Hold on. Okay, let me go here because I sent it to somebody. Hold on. Find or start a conversation. Okay, here. She said, hey, I've gave it some actual thought, and I don't feel like this date thing is gonna work. I don't really feel anything between us, and I don't want to rush my feelings because it won't feel right for me in the end. It's nothing against you, it's just me, I guess. Sorry for second guessing myself and for the letdown. We can still hang out as friends though if you want. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. You just big dogged me, but that's fine. I didn't tell her that. I just said it's fine or something like that. But she just big dogged me. It's fine.
But you felt small. You felt as if
I felt small.
Right.
I felt small. I felt, toyed around with. I felt like I was getting fucked around. So then we still went to the dock and answered the 36 questions that led. We still did that whole thing. Like that thing is meant for romance, and we still did all that. So that kind of blew my mind. And then where do I go from there, right?
Okay, so then that brings us up to this past weekend. You got her the 3 records. No. You painted furniture.
Yeah, I painted like a shelf or something, like a whole shelf in the bathroom because it looked like shit. But we're not there yet. Yeah. We still have a little bit more in between. We still have just a little bit more in between.
Okay, fill me in because I'm ready to go when you tap me in. Fill us into this little gap.
Okay, so then she told me that she hooked up with somebody, right? And she was telling me that from like a like she told me about it, and then she started complaining about the person because the person was trying to turn it into a relationship, right? And this was about like a few weeks after she said no to the whole date thing. And the person was like telling her like, oh, I miss you so much and shit. She was complaining to me about it. And I was like, well, you should tell them exactly what you told me. You should do them like you did me. You should tell them, hey, I don't want a relationship with you, blah, blah, blah. Just tell them everything that you told me. Tell that to them.
Right.
And she said, okay. And she said, yeah, I'm sorry about that, by the way. And it was like a few weeks ago. I'm like, I don't care. It's fine. But then I asked her, because I was curious if she would change her answer. I asked her, why did you turn around on the date? Why did you redecide that? Because I know she said in the message that it was because she didn't have romantic interest, but I wanted to see if she would change her answer. She said, she didn't say it wasn't, she said nothing about romantic interest. She said it was because she didn't want to get locked into a relationship right now. And that's fair. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I start toying around with the idea of hooking up with her, right? So we have a sleepover together. Right. We have a sleepover together.
Communal vision.
Oh yeah. Also,
from Pepper and Genie. This story reminds me of the time when a really retarded guy told me a boring story I didn't care about.
Let me backtrack a little bit more here. While she was
thinking about hooking,
you
opened yourself up to the possibility of hooking up with her.
Yes, because I didn't know that she was down with that. But when she told me that, I was like, oh, okay, she's down with that. But when she told me about this hookup, I asked her, I was like, are you like romantically attracted to this person? And she was like, no, it was just supposed to be a hookup. So I was like, okay, the door's kind of open for me here. Wait,
what, hold on. Tell me again what she said that gave you, that told you that the door was open. What did she say?
Because she told me that she did not have romantic interest towards this person that she hooked up with, and that it was just supposed to be a hookup. And she told me she didn't have romantic interest towards me.
She told you about the hookup, but then it was like confiding in you, like, oh, but it's not serious. And you're like, okay, so and you said, okay, I'm internalizing this as a maybe. Possibly. The door is maybe a little ajar right now.
I thought I kind of counted it as a little possibility, right? So then we have a sleepover. The first time we've ever slept over together, we had a sleepover, and it was fine. You know, I think I put your stream on. It was the episode you did where you were talking about, is it gay to love yourself or something like that? And we were watching that while we.
Oh yeah, is it gay to masturbate? Yeah.
Is it gay to masturbate? Yeah, and I wanted to call in and say that no, it's not gay to masturbate, and that is actually a form of self-love. But
that's not really. I mean, that sounds gay to me. But Pimpin' 8 Easy Namaste to you. Welcome on in. But continue. Yeah, I know what you mean. We could have I'm sure we would have had a fun, robust time. Yes. But you decided not to call in that night.
Yeah. And so the next day we go to Walmart and we buy these dirty card games. And that was pretty fun. It was no dares or anything, but it was like all truths, like fucking, I can't even remember most of the questions, but they're pretty crazy. But we'll get into more about that in a minute. But the first sleepover went fine, Okay. And then afterwards, I asked her, I'm like, what do you think about the idea of us hooking up possibly? And she said, honestly, I've thought about it before. And it was not that long ago. I thought about it like a week or two ago. And she said that she's kind of fine with the idea, but she still wants to keep thinking about it. And I was like, okay, that's fair. That's fine. Okay.
Right. I'm following. Yeah.
And then
listen, I gotta say something. Hold on, before you continue. Listen, in chat right now, I'm sure there are mixed opinions about whether they want to keep listening to you talk. The thing is, I want to keep listening to this. And this happens every once in a while. Every once in a while, half the chat will be like, oh my God, this is such a long, stupid, boring fucking story. I want to kill myself. But I am so invested in it for my own reasons that it's we could be bleeding viewers right now, and I would just be listening to you wrap this up. I do want you to kind of land the plane, though.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us this last little chunk, and we'll get into.
Yeah, this is the last little chunk. I promise. So we have, and I'll try to shorten this. We have another sleepover at her house in which she wanted me to buy a specific card game called XXX by We're Not Really Strangers. It's like a dirty card game. I could probably pull out one of the cards if you want me to. I know one of the cards is what was the last thing you masturbated to, and that was like level 1, right?
Okay.
She wanted to play that, and that's all cool. So I got it, and then I get over to her house. She lights a few candles, blah blah blah. Turns all the lights off. We listen to a playlist I made. And then I bring up the idea at the end of the card game. I was like, so what do you think about hooking up tonight? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. We don't have to if you don't want to. And she was like, yeah, no, not tonight. And she said it was because her parents were home, right? Her parents were in her house. And
Communal Vision coming in from Craigulators. Chuck, this is Craigulators. You are doing a great job with this story.
Thank you so much, Craig. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I think I'm completely aligned. Continue, yeah.
So, yeah, she says that she doesn't want to because her parents are at house. And for some reason, I had the great premonition in my head to say.
Speaking of sensual music, the Jazz Express is leaving the station once again. Namaste, Craigulators, for getting this started again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a sensual depth to the end of your story here. Go ahead.
And I asked her, for some reason, wait, didn't you hook up with somebody else? Because I thought she hooked up with them at her house. And she said, yeah, but that was at their house. And I was like, oh. So not even 2 minutes after she said that, I said, so what do you think about having a sleepover at my house? You're going to have to sleep in my bed, though, because I have nowhere else for you to sleep. And she said, okay. Just like that, too, like enthusiastic and all. She said, okay. And so I was kind of excited, So, I got home. I started on cleaning. I did all that shit, and that's where we are now. But I'm really just like disappointed. Because I did so much work and I put so much into this, and I was so excited and I was so looking forward to this.
Okay. So, give me a couple. So she coming over to your. Okay. You invited her over, and you said, but you have to sleep where? What was it?
I said 2 minutes after she said that she hooked up with somebody else at their house and not her house, I said, well, do you want to sleep over at my house next time? You'd have to sleep in my bed, though, because I have nowhere else for you to sleep. And I was kind of serious about that. My room is like 75% bed. Like, sure. The bed takes up most of the space. And she said, okay. Like, all enthusiastic, like, too. So I was like, damn, I'm in, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so then you bought her the records, you painted furniture, and
yes.
you cleaned the bathroom, and then nothing, right? Then
I cleaned my whole room. House. Yeah, and nothing. And she said that she's going that her parents want her to go to her aunt's house for 4th of July, and she's going to stay until Sunday. Not even asking anything about rescheduling or anything.
Okay, so you tell me this, and then, what do you have, before I give my reaction to this, do you have like a question that you're like, are you looking for advice? What are you looking for?
I'm just looking to get this off my chest with somebody who could give me like, I don't know, their opinion, and like, I don't even think I have any questions. Maybe should I put up with this? Maybe am I being toyed around with? Am I being fucked with here? Because
listen, I would
people tell me I'm being big dogged.
I would say, okay, so not me saying, I think Chuck is an epic legend. Okay. Here's. I think the real value in this situation isn't trying to figure out whether you're being toyed with, whether there's an actual chance, etc., right? Like these are all like secondary, tertiary questions to the thing that we should really be looking at, which is you love having no power and being dicked around, and it titillates you. What was your relationship like with your mom?
My relationship with my mom's pretty good. I mean, elaborate. What do you mean?
There's something going on. But it doesn't have to. Namaste. We've got Hypocryptomatic. Chuck is the male-ish Amelia. Raji says, caller, give up on this one. You could be hooking up with thousands of other women right now. So listen. Part of me wants to say something that like Raji is saying, right? Onion bit, single bit, thank you so much. I want to say something like, oh, OMG. Okay, then we got Mother Nipplebottom with a communal vision. OMG. Oh, also Mother Nipplebottom, I sent you a message. OMG, is listening to preteen dating actually pedophilia? Because I have to leave if so. No, this is like late teen. This is like
19.
We're at the sunset of the teen. We're almost at 2-0. We're almost at full.
Oh yeah.
Full adult. Hypocryptomatic. Chuck, I hate this story and I wish I would stop breathing. Just to clarify, I hate this story and I wish I would stop breathing. Okay, so listen, you're crushing, but I think one thing that should be like upsetting to look at is how much you love losing.
What makes you think I love losing?
I wish I could just play your whole call back to you right now.
Well, I don't love that. That's why it's kind of why I'm upset about it. I don't love it.
You're upset about it, but you're like turned on to be upset by it. Listen. I'm speaking to you as a man because because I respect you and I believe in you. Okay, Chuck?
Mm-hmm.
There is a great deal of power inside of you. All right? A great deal of power inside of you. Namaste. Fluxstorm gifting a sub to I watch Twitch streams. Namaste, Flux, blessings, and namaste, thank you. There's a great deal of power inside of you. But the first thing that's got to go in order to access this power is playing games with ourselves. Tonight is about fostering, a culture of shame here at Explorations. And in your sense, in a different way than the first caller, but in some similar ways, you bring a great deal of your own kind of shame to the program itself. You don't need any external shame. You would benefit, though, from listening back to that call and imagine, like, put a voice changer on your own voice and imagine listening to someone else walk you through that exact situation. You have 0 green lights and you are buying her records. You painted furniture. You gave her permission to go to prom with someone else after you bagged it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she ignored you. Fast forward, she's got to go to her auntie's house and can't fuck because she's going to her auntie's house. That is not real. Maybe she is going to her auntie's house, but it's besides the point. That is not a reason that anybody doesn't fuck. Because in 18 hours, I have to go to my aunt's house. I don't think anybody has ever not had sex that wanted to have sex for that reason. But here's the thing. Go ahead, respond.
Yeah. So you're saying that she could make time with me, she just doesn't want to. Is that kind of what you're getting at here? with the whole
Yes.
auntie's house thing. She could make time before, but she just doesn't fucking want to.
She
and told me
doesn't
go
want
fuck
to.
herself.
Okay. Here's what's painfully obvious to me. What's painfully obvious to me, but I'm not satisfied to just leave it here. But yeah, she doesn't want to. She likes having you around. It makes her feel good, and then also your proximity to her and you almost getting it gives you an excuse to not try in other ways that would actually succeed. Blah blah blah. You might agree with that or not. It doesn't really matter. Ultimately, you're sitting on a reservoir of power, but that the access to that power requires you to just like listen. It feels good to get to just have her just like kind of fucking just completely ignore you and disregard you. It feels good on some level. It feels good to be frustrated. It feels good to buy records and paint furniture. I'm telling you, you gotta listen to this call. Put it in a time capsule and listen to this call again, because this call, and imagine someone else is telling you what you just said. I guarantee you're gonna learn a lot, and you're gonna access it. Like I can't even begin to describe, and I'm not just saying this isn't a bit. I cannot begin to describe the amount of power waiting to be set free inside of you as a man. Once
so you're
you
saying
realize
I
this part of
listened back to
yourself.
that call. I listen back to that call and I'll realize how fucking stupid I am and how much I need to move on from her. Is that kind of what you're getting at here?
Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing. You don't have to move on. Just that moment, that sort of embarrassing moment of like, oh God, why did I do this? You know, that kind of thing, right? It's gonna feel like the same way I was speaking to the first caller, XXV. He's embarrassed to have survived his wife, and now he succeeded. I don't know if it's a job. He didn't really say, but he's got this shame thing built into it, and it feels like shit. He's trying to run away from it, and I'm telling you, I'm not saying like, oh no, be a man. Oh no, let it go. Oh no, you could be having sex with women. You know, you could probably have sex with women somewhere. You know that you have a better shot out there with somebody who wants to actually talk to you or actually spend time with you or actually shares interests or whatever. Like on some level, you know that.
Sometimes I just stare for up to an hour at my biceps, triceps, lats, and quads to help manifest gains.
But keep doing it. I would say, I'm not going to say to stop hanging. Keep trying, because it feels good to try and lose for you, period. And I think a lot of people would say the same thing about themselves if they had the courage to do it. You very bravely shared this story with all of us and allowed us to just bear witness to your experience. A lot of people feel the same way you do, but they're too ashamed to say it out loud. They're not ready.
Mm-hmm. Another thing that I'd like to touch on. Part of me wants to drop her. You know, I've been told to do that multiple times. I've been told I should just block this girl, just leave her in the past, right?
Yeah, don't do it. Keep chasing. Keep this. Listen, you're exactly where you need to be. I'm pretty sure that nothing I said made any sort of sense.
It did. I do plan on after this, when we get off the phone, I do plan on rewinding the VOD and listening to that call again.
Really? And imagine like who's your best friend?
Her.
Oh my God, nah, dude, that's awesome. Okay, listen, good night. Have a great night. Namaste. Complicated young man. Doofus Dusseldorf subbing for the 54 months. The program works. It doesn't make sense to you now, but it will in the future. Namaste. Namaste, Doofus. Thank you so much for your contribution. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's up, I can call you?
Bello Leslie Puto Guto La Bikini?
I don't understand what you just said.
It's Toaster. I was doing Minions.
Brother Toaster, namaste to you. How are you, brother?
Pepper Latanya.
Oh, that's awesome. You're getting into the Minions too?
I'm loving the Minions.
So
I have a question, Leslie. Big question, 100% question. Okay, ready?
Sure.
Minions or Jar Jar? Pick.
Ooh,
5,
that's
4,
tough.
3,
That's tough.
2. Pick. Timer. 5, 4. Pick one. 3, 2.
Minions.
5. Okay. Minions. Wow, I picked Jar Jar, but like it's a close one. It's a tough one, right?
If there were more Jar Jars, I'd pick Jar Jar, but I can't say no to multiples.
You want to get a bang for your buck.
I want to get a bang for my buck. Exactly. You know me.
Yeah,
Best
but
friend,
some would say
Toaster.
minions are cheap. Quality over quantity, I say.
Well, I know that's what makes us such a duo, right? Best friend Toaster.
Yeah, hey, that's good. Since we're a duo, you get the minions, I'll get the Jar Jar, and since we're a duo, we get the best of both worlds.
Exactly. I think this is working out. This is maybe the best call we've ever had so far.
This is the best call I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
And then also, Leslie, I was just thinking. Speaking of duo, I was just thinking like, I think we're the greatest duo on Twitch. You and me. What do you think?
I would have to say so.
I would have to say so, right?
I'd put us right up against any of them. Those chess twins.
Oh yeah, we're way better than them.
Better than them.
And we're hotter too.
Yep.
Who else?
Who else are we hotter than? I would say who else is what's another duo? I don't even know.
Does Luke Man have a co-host person that he co-streams
He does
with?
like a podcast with some guy.
Yeah, we're better and hotter than them. Easy. That's an easy one.
No. I'm forget. I know his name. I'm blanking on it right now.
Oof. Oh, big oof. Who else? What about the Beethoven guy or whatever?
What about like Beethoven? Who the fuck is Beethoven?
I don't know. We're some like
Dead
big
Blossom
streamer
Jesse.
dude.
Duh. Thank you, Alton. Actually, I like, but I do think that we're superior to Dead Blossom Jesse and Luke Man.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, we're probably. What?
Yeah.
No. I'm just trailing off. Now. I'm worn out from the excitement of the first like minute of this call, and
right.
I think I'm ready to. I think I'll leave it at that.
What about Pokemon and Valkyrie? Are they a duo?
They're a duo. Yeah. They're a duo. And Hassan and Ethan, they're a duo too.
Hassan and Ethan are a duo. I think we're better than them.
Yeah, we're better than them for sure. And who else? Are we still trying to think of duos? But we're better than everyone.
Stop. Yeah, we can certainly stop.
Yeah, because we know we're better than everyone, so there's no point even thinking anymore about it. Because we know. And everyone agrees with us, right?
Well, listen, Toaster, tonight's about reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. Is on the top of your head, Toaster, can you tell me about a time that you betrayed Explorations or me?
Can I think about a time where I betrayed Explorations or you? Where I did the betraying? No, I don't really do that stuff to my best friends.
That you've never betrayed me, you've never talked shit about me or the program,
I've never betrayed.
Copied me or the program for your own
Usually
gain.
it's the other way. Usually it's the other way around.
You've never, disrespected me during a call. You've never avoided the theme.
Not unless it was deserved. No, I don't feel that way at all.
Deserved.
Yeah. Like sometimes you say or do things that deserve certain consequences, but like.
Well, what's a time that I deserved it?
Maybe like 2 weeks ago, when you were trying to gaslight me about our relationship and the way you make me feel about some of the things you say and some of the ways you treat me. I think I said some harsh things to you, but I think you deserved it. So I don't think that counts as betrayal.
Space Grind brought up another one. Streamed while the guru streamed.
I think you probably did something to deserve that too. So
Toaster, this is upsetting.
Well,
I enlisted you as a producer on this channel.
well, hey, let's think of some more duos that were better.
No.
What about like Emiru and Bonnie? We're better than them. Barely, though.
I don't know who that is.
Pretty great.
I don't know who that is. I'm not really in the mood for that right
You
now.
know who Bonnie is?
I don't know who that is. Do
Bonnie's
not tell me.
Bonnie's like the third best streamer on Twitch.
Don't tell me any more about that person.
No, she's cool though.
I
She's
don't
super
want to
funny.
know. I want you to stop.
Okay, well.
Communal vision from Craigulators. Craigulators, oh yeah, talk about how he has disrespected the production's staff and has not taken it seriously.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not even true either.
I mean, you show up late to meetings if you show up at all.
Well, I want to. That's on Jessica Bears that's her. That was her fault last time that happened. We went through all of that. That was Jessica Bears' fault.
Toaster, would you
Remember?
just take responsibility for yourself?
If you could name a time where like I was actually truly at fault and no one deserved it, then I will take responsibility for it. But everything that you're talking about so far, it was deserved. It was all deserved.
Is it too much to goddamn ask some of the men calling?
No, you don't want that. I'm not a liar. No. That's too much, don't you think?
No. Toaster, listen. I think we're done. I think we have to just kind of end the call right now. This started off as maybe the best call that we've ever had, and it quickly turned into one of the worst.
Yeah, well, maybe you deserve that too, bitch.
Okay, leave the program. I think, don't you have some raccoons to chase? Doesn't he have some possums to chase around a public square? (872-205-9484) Reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. I just meant like the program is on the screen. I wanted him off my line. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up, I can call you tonight?
Hey, Guru.
Hey, side up with a gun. Namaste to you, brother. How are you tonight?
Doing all right. How you doing, Guru?
Doing all right. Doing pretty good. Tonight's been an interesting night. Reconciliation with Leslie Tanner, sort of owning up to, the ways in which we have, betrayed the program and its tenets. It's been an interesting night indeed. Lots of fellas.
It has indeed. You're also asking a lot wearing that get up that you have going on, but is that kind of part of the theme of the night, or
asking a lot, Psyduck? What does that mean?
Well, you got this cross going on in the background. You got this what many people assumed was just a cool shirt. It's some sort of full fucking get up that I can only imagine you got from Temu.
Nope, it's called a vestment, and I've had it for years. I'm a legally ordained minister. I can marry people. I can do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, with that online church.
Have you ever legally married anybody?
One person, but I don't know if it's stock. Because I did. What was it? The life ministry or whatever it's called. I don't know. You pay like $35 and you get like you can get like.
You've been terminated by Jen,
tag.
by the way.
Okay.
872-205-9484. I don't mean this at all. I just need to sleep. That's from Jen. All right. Go ahead, Jen. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's up, Mike, and call you tonight?
What? By the way, what the frig are you doing?
What do you mean?
And I didn't want to terminate Sida, but like, what are you doing? And you're going to stand up in your getup? And why do you have a crucifix behind you? I thought that this was going to be about just having a problem with you, which
It's a cross,
literally
not a crucifix.
A lot of us do.
It's a cross, not a crucifix.
Why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this? I mean, it doesn't seem that complicated to me. I don't know what you mean.
It seems pretty complicated to me. You never wore this outfit before.
This active?
What?
Did you say active?
Outfit.
Sweetheart, I don't understand a damn thing you're saying. What do you mean? Jenny, are you talking? Can't hear you.
I'm talking. I'm talking to you in a calm voice. And I'd just like to say that I don't know what the frig you're doing, and I'm getting really angry.
Well, it's very simple, right? Reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. The question is, how have you betrayed Explorations, Jenny?
No.
No, what? You haven't done it? You don't want to participate?
I'll betray all day. Now I'm really going to betray.
Why? Why are you so upset?
Because
I don't
your
understand
stupid fucking outfit. Your stupid outfit and the crucifix.
What's wrong with the outfit?
Now I'm really pissed off.
It's a cross. Why are you upset? It's not a crucifix. You need to say with your words what is like why you're upset. Why does this outfit upset you?
Number one, nice job on the outfit. I do want to say that. Just put it aside. But like, what the frig is wrong with you?
What are you talking about? I am asking you a very simple question.
Why does anybody have to make reparations or friggin' come to you for a confession?
Be quiet.
That doesn't even make sense. Well, you never talked to any of us about this.
Shut up.
About our devotion.
Shut up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. If you pick up that flute.
Shut up.
You stop. You shut up.
Namaste.
And it's fucking heat.
One LT mud kit.
Yeah, it's like an orange and a
500 bits,
toothpick.
and I'm sorry.
I am so sick of it.
Hopefully that got you. So got that heat was good for you, Fluxy. Now, Jen.
No.
Go ahead, confess your sins, hon.
That's never going to happen. Now it's definitely not going to happen. This was not one of the devotionals that we promised to everybody. By the way, everyone, the compound's never happening. Just know that. Now you got a new outfit. Big deal. Big friggin' deal.
Jen, what is a way that you have betrayed the program? And let's be honest, you've done it.
What? What did I do?
Exactly. That's what this show is about.
Shut up, Leslie. I didn't mean. I'm sorry that I shouted that. I should have said it quieter. I apologize about that. Shut up, Leslie. What was that?
Quick heat for Fran Weird. Please be quiet.
I want to go to hell. Is it over yet?
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up! Excuse me. I burped.
Pro University 7 bits, namaste. Pepperoncini Communal Vision. The many times she's violated TOS and almost gotten the program taken off Twitch because she can't watch her tongue. There's one.
Wait, what?
There's one. The many times that you violated TOS.
I can't watch my tongue? How? Which time? I don't even understand.
From Carl Childers. Terminate this fool, and here's another $10 on top of
Fuck
that.
you! I don't even know who you are, Carl Childers. I don't even know who this person is.
Termination. Brought to nothing. Buried into the ground. Darkness subsuming your consciousness. A lot of people think about it as fading away, but fading away presumes a place to fade to. But there is no place to fade to. Nothing isn't a place. Nothing isn't a thing. Nothing is everywhere and nowhere. Much like the kingdom of heaven is all around for those with eyes to see and ears to hear. The annihilation of genomatic, aka hypocryptomatic.
Shut up! I'm right here! I can hear you!
As her being leaks out.
That's your stupid prayer.
Shut the fuck up. Namaste, Carl Childers, blessings and namaste. Carl, blessings.
Should be kept away from politics, the same way a schizophrenic should be steered away from the Bible. They need our help.
Caller, welcome to Explorations. Quick quote.
Important and a moral imperative among the enlightened, claimed the rotting, masturbating corpse.
Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up I can call you?
Guru. Hello, Guru.
Hello, Sidek with a gun. Namaste and welcome back.
How are you, Ru?
Namaste, Barack Obama over at youtube.com. Blessings to you.
Barack Obama's on YouTube.
Sidek with a gun. Where we left off, you said I was asking a lot with my little get-up. What did you mean?
I mean, can you stand up for us again, real quick?
Quick affirmation for fellas. If you are not legally a guardian of something or another, just hold on. I gotta finish that thought. That was for comedic. Listen. If you're a fellow, you're looking for a quick way to fail, adopt someone, become a legal guardian of something, and just completely abandon it. It's one of the easiest ways to rack up a lot of failures very quickly.
Namaste.
Now, okay, so I stood up. We understand my outfit.
Mm-hmm.
This outfit's really, really driving some people crazy tonight. So
I think it's cool.
I'm asking a lot, you said. I'm asking a lot. What does that mean?
I don't know. I mean, it seems a little, you're typically more reserved. Your outfit now is seemingly very performative. I don't know if this is coming off the cusp of last month, and you may be, trying to express yourself in a different way. But
Are you calling?
Yeah.
Are you calling up a call-in show and telling the host of the call-in show that he's being
I'm not saying
performative.
anything, Guru. I'm not saying anything.
Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing right now? You're calling up
that
a call-in show and telling the host that he's performing.
No, that I would never do that. I would say that something is performative, but not that you are necessarily performing, anything.
Well, I am.
I know that. Okay, so you're admitting it then.
Yeah, just why don't you go down to the lake and explain to the fish that they're swimming and they're wet. Go over to the concession stand and say, you guys are selling food, right? You're selling hot
Leslie,
dogs here.
I don't think what you are doing outside of this outfit is performative. The program is not performative. It's the truth, and you're just speaking it is as it is. But I in this particular circumstance, as I think that Jen was maybe touching on, you typically
Jen didn't touch on a damn thing. Jen just threw a blood clot
you're a turtleneck man. You're a turtleneck man. You're a
I
long
see.
sleeve
Papa
shirt.
shaved his beard, and you're having a conniption.
Look.
Real quick affirmation for these. If you could become a barber, and I think you'd probably crush. Okay, continue.
There are a lot of they barbers out there that be doing some work.
Okay, that's not helpful. Answer this. Talk about the stuff we were talking about.
We're talking about your outfit. We're talking about
Papa came home from work with a shaved beard. You've never seen his shaved chin and jawline, and now you're upset. Right?
But that's not. But that's not what we're talking about here, because you haven't done that. You haven't changed a major affect. You've adorned a new garb, and some people have a problem with it. Again, I said I don't. I'm just like,
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You wish that I did.
I wish that you would own up to anything. I wish that you would just have listen. You will not appeal to anybody else. This upsets you. This upsets you. My outfit is traumatic to you.
I'm not mad at all, Leslie.
Tough
You
toes,
sound
I'm
so
saying both
mad.
money. No, this is traumatic to you.
Me right now, I'm pretty chill.
You are here, you are alive, and you are in pain. You lack what you need to become who you know you can become, so you're here. Say it. Say yes, I am.
If that's what you want to hear, Leslie. If that's what you want to hear.
This is what is in your heart. Don't play this fucking game with me, all right?
I'm not playing games, baby. I ain't playing no games.
Yes,
you
you
playing
are.
those games.
You're always playing
Nope.
a game. Every single call, you play a game.
No, that's not me. That's not me. That's not what I do. I don't play games.
Name one thing that you have said on a call that you actually think or believe.
Everything.
Raji with a communal vision. Namaste, Raji. Blessings. Raji says, caller, can you apologize to everyone for being annoying and unfunny, please?
No. But thank you for the communal vision.
There we go. We got a semblance of something.
You're very
All right.
good. You're a very good painter in Mecha Chameleon.
Real quick affirmation for fellas. People think, iced coffee really revolutionized the coffee arena. Well, how about hot Mondos? That was, that's, hold on, let me do one more swing at that. This is going to be better. Iced coffee, right? Revolutionized the arena of coffee. Well, check this out. What about hot piss? Piss is already hot. Let's do one more for the fellas. Let's just keep this going. There'll be one in here that's...
You got it.
Iced coffee revolutionized the arena of coffee, turned the industry on its head. Well, how about this next one? Hot ice.
Mm.
All right, that's not bad.
That was pretty good.
Okay, so real quick, we've got a heed for Arcane. Please hold.
You know I'm looking.
Namaste to Arcane Services. Blessings to you. Quick communal vision. You're very inspiring. You know, you say nothing, yet you are very inspiring with that nothing. And that's nothing to sneeze at. Hypocryptomatic. Just where do we need to buy the sneakers? So exhausted with this.
That's good.
Thanks, Godspeed.
I like that one.
Thanks, Godspeed. Appreciate that, Godspeed. Namaste, Godspeed. Okay, now, name one thing that you've actually thought or believed that you shared here on the program.
Again, like I said, everything that I call into the program is true, Guru. Why would you have any reason to think that it isn't?
Do you have anything to confess?
In general, or about
to
the
me.
program? I mean, other than my life being completely changed by the program, you know, in the past, I guess 2-ish years that I've been here. Nothing other than that. You know, it's.
What have you discovered about yourself during your time here?
That I'm a little piggy, but that I'm okay with being a little piggy. And being a little piggy is actually good sometimes, but it's also bad sometimes. And, you know, just living with that and knowing that you're never going to be any better than little piggy, but just kind of figuring out how to, you know, navigate the world as a little piggy, if that makes any sense. Hello?
And what have you done to violate that? To violate this pact with yourself that you're a pig? What have you been doing?
Rolling in the mud, primarily. Taking some research chemicals, and that's about it.
Wow. All right. Psyduck, I'm going to make you pick our theme one of these nights.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to pick our theme one of these nights, and I'm going to make you be the first caller, and you have to say something. You have to actually say something.
Okay. Say something in regards to the theme?
Yeah.
Or just like
anything.
Okay. All right. I can do that.
All right. Well, I'll be in contact with you about that for sometime soon. All right.
All righty.
All right. Namaste.
Okay. Namaste, Guru. Bye-bye.
Namaste, Psyduck. TiVo, it's nothing but that. It's nothing but that, TiVo. Good eye, good ear, but it's just... Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up, Mike? I call you.
Hey, Leslie's Fram.
Hello, Fram. How are you tonight?
I'm good. Well, I mean, I'm all right. Tonight's been rough, man.
It's been a lot of ups and downs. It's been a kind of a tense night.
I missed the beginning, so maybe there were some good qualities there. Was there a good first call?
It was XXV. Yeah, basically, like, he was trying to find shame outside of himself, but he's just ashamed
like
to
a
be
walking
alive
collar,
at all after his wife died a couple months ago. So that was an easy one.
Right. Well, I'll have to watch the VOD on that one. When did I tune in? Oh, I tuned in the middle
Actually,
of
he even, yeah, you should go back and watch it. He even had, like, he talked about, I don't know, is he still in chat? He talked about wanting to turn out a lesbian.
It feels
in
good
order to, like, kind
because
of,
you are good when you do
it's
it.
in order to feel like powerful. And then he mentioned his
Turn her
wife's
out, like-
passing, and it's like, oh, this is like this. He's trying to get back. He's trying to make his dick irresistible. He's trying to make it so that his penis defies not only homosexuality but death.
Right, by abusing somebody that has no interest in it anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, there he is. XXV is here. Yeah. So this is, but it was a beautiful call.
Yeah.
Beautiful call. He participated. He confessed that he participated in Pride Month.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a good call. It'll be good to go back and check it out.
At the very least, he came bearing gifts, right? Like those are.
Oh yeah. He always does. XXV
Yeah.
is always a girthy call.
It's true.
Yeah, 100%.
Really gapes the program.
He contributes a lot. I mean, people can have their different opinions. He can be a divisive figure, as many of our prominent callers are, but they contribute quite a bit to the program. So, Fram, tonight we're talking about reconciliation. So, Fram, tell me, how have you violated my trust, or how have you betrayed the program itself?
I guess the thing is, I wanted to call in and offer like a personal apology for what's occurred tonight. And now I think about it a little more, like I'm a producer and I'm part of the culture that led us here to all these kind of failed calls. So it was kind of just a general apology, but I didn't expect you to just jump into it and ask me straight up. So I got to think a little bit about a specific one, because I know this sounds kind of like a bitch out, like, oh, I'm generally apologizing. My name is Sidek. But I just wanted to say that before we jumped into it.
Right. I understand that. I appreciate that. I don't think there's a reason to apologize. I think that we've had our ups and downs, and I think all the callers in their own way, not necessarily, I don't know if they were perfectly in sync with the theme tonight, but were contributed in their own way.
What did Chuck have to reconcile? Like,
oh no, there's no reconciling Chuck. He didn't hear a damn thing I said.
That's just true. He didn't hear anything anybody said. It was impressive.
There was no.
I'm really proud of him.
Chuck, keep going. Maybe next time's the next time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
With the same girl, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Same girl.
Yeah, you put all that effort in. There's no way you could just throw that away, yeah. Like, he's building a foundation that is definitely going to last.
Oh, yeah. As somebody pointed out in chat, I believe it was might have been Brizzlelegs. He's gonna have a really rough adult life. His relationships are gonna be rocky.
Bad. Yeah.
They're gonna be bad.
He's pretty much done cooking too. He's baked. Like, that's just how he is. That's the shape of Chuck.
That's what I thought maybe we could get a little glimpse at his relationship with his mom, but that, I don't think he was ready for that. Headmod Chuck says she's not gay.
Well, that's good. That's one thing. I think that's the first thing you have going for you that I've heard about this whole relationship. So I'm glad that she's not gay. That's a real pro. You could put that in the pro column. Right there at the top.
Right. Well, listen, Fram, how have you failed to uphold the tenets of the program in your life? Tell me, Fram.
Well, there's the, sometimes I have an effect on people, and when I notice it, I kind of pursue it, and maybe I've driven some people off that really could have used the program's light, like Not Chris. Remember Not Chris?
Oh yeah, there've been a couple
Larry,
times that
Larry.
Yeah, Larry. Not Chris. There was what was that? What was the guy? Not cool. Not cool. Pepper. Not cool. Gene. Or what was his name?
Shit. Gelgoop.
Gelgoop. Another one.
That was okay. Yeah, no, I guess that was like I had no ill intent there. Just a series of unfortunate events occurred that led him to believe that Gene wanted to dox him.
Oh yeah, Pepper and Gene says, "Don't forget Elon's waifu. Quick heed for comedic."
I won't look at this one.
Namaste.
Namaste. Yeah, Elon's waifu was a rough one. That was based on a misunderstanding. People come at Jen a lot, and I think Jen was on the call. And a lot of times these people don't have the financial, courage behind their words, and so they'll say shit like they'll ask for terminations. They'll beg for terminations on Jen after they said a bunch of loony shit. And that's what Kook and I both thought Elon's waifu was doing, and so we said that she smelled poor. And that was not the thing to say in that situation. She was not engaged in that way.
She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready for it. She wasn't ready for at that moment. You gave her like a tremendous gift. You gave her what could have been a gift. The gift of the perspective of the other.
Mm-hmm.
True other, true outside perspective. She smells poor. Clocked her, as far as I could tell. I thought that was 100% accurate, but she wasn't ready for it. Ultimately, was she?
She just wasn't ready to hear it and be confronted with it in public. There are other ways that you could. I just kind of do it right there. Like if we're gonna execute somebody, I'd rather just get it done with and not have to put together a whole another hootenanny.
Right. So, but just suffice it to say, you're not our go-to outreach guy all the time.
No, not all the time. Occasionally, I think I'm perfect for certain types of outreach.
Right.
Yeah,
for certain outreach, yes. But in general, no. In general, your record for scaring the hose is maybe
tremendous.
A little higher than we would like it, huh?
Well, I think I have been getting better.
Right, that's
I've
true.
Made conscious effort. At first, I was kind of trying to work off the energy by just sort of picking people I knew that would do it for me on them, and then just watching that. But I've even lately I've even stopped doing that. Things just happen, and I let them peter up or flare out.
Well, you get excited. You get excited to talk shit. You get excited. That's how you express affection, right? You had a dysfunctional family growing up. You joke. You sit. You joke around. You got to be sharp. You got to be perceptive. You got to be quick-witted. And ultimately, people don't normally talk like that.
Yeah, and it's hard to be normal around those people. So, like some people don't want to be physically attacked, which I don't understand. Like it was always just a nice way to spend time together in my family. It was just to beat the dog shit out of each other. But that apparently they don't do that.
Yeah, no, people don't do that a lot. Normal people don't do that. That's you had an abnormal experience, and you're weird.
It's a good time. I'm not weird.
I mean, I would say yes, you are. Just by the numbers, as a therapist, I would say you were weird.
I would prefer eccentric.
Oh, that's exactly why I'm not going to use it then. No, you're weird. You should feel.
I walked right into
Do you
that
not
shit.
like weird because you feel like othered and not appreciated or something?
I don't like it because it's like the common term for it. And I like to feel fancy. Notice how I reach for esoteric there. It's kind of an SAT word.
Yeah, but like
That's
you're
really my
fucking.
strategy.
Like you're Ram Dass or something? No, you're not. You're like you grew up in a fucked up family and now you talk like you're all emotionally retarded the way you talk to people.
Yeah, okay. Ram Dass wasn't like that?
No, Ram Dass Ram Dass was a pig, was a charlatan.
All right then. Okay, yeah, I'm weird.
Yeah, you're weird. You're a weird guy. And it makes the ups and downs more exciting, though, right? Because when you find somebody that you really do vibe with, it's very holy moly, right? Feels good.
I decide pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not at all.
Pox Holiday was on MK Ultra 2. I don't know. Or wait. Pox Holiday said Ram Dass was on MK Ultra 2. I see what's going on.
Oh shit! Wait, MK Ultra 2. There was a second one.
Yep, MK Ultra 2.
Did it work better? I guess I didn't know. Hey Craig, get at me about that.
Affirmation for fellas. Listen, you got to get on the wait list for MK Ultra 2.
That was a really good one.
Disengage TV. Yes, namaste. Disengage. Hopefully that was a good one. Hopefully that felt good.
That was sharp. That was sensible.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think MK Ultra 2, 2 MK2 Ultra 2, or
yeah.
Pox Holiday says Electric Boogaloo. That's not bad.
I wonder if damn, I didn't know there was a 2.
MK Ultra 2, The Autists Strike Back.
MK Ultra 2 Super Turbo Arcade Edition.
MK Ultra 2. Dirty Smith, namaste. Thank you so much for that sub. Look at that. I love that profile picture. Explore makes women feel uncomfortable. I believe it, but I'll bet you're untraditional about it. Caller would mess up a wet dream. That's what Dirty Smith has to say about you.
I would mess up a wet dream? Damn.
That's what he has to say. How does that feel?
How do you mess up a wet dream though? I can't really conceive of like what that would look like. Like, would I dream about the wrong thing? Like, oh, oops, I dreamed about grandma. Or would I like have a physiological malfunction? Like, I don't know what to do with that.
Namaste. That's so funny. But no, I would say I immediately imagined you kind of like walking into a wet dream like Steve Urkel and fucking it up.
So I show up in other people's wet dreams and render them dry.
That's what I assumed he meant, but I have no reason to have assumed that. It's just kind of the first thing that popped into my head.
Yeah, I mean, you helped me out. You gave me an interpretation to work with here. Now I can tell at least that he's gunning for me. You know, I wasn't sure before.
Yeah, it could be, or if you like have a wet dream and like you like cock block yourself, like your subconscious cock blocks you. I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing because Dirty Smith.
I bet Chuck's wet dreams are a fucking mess, bro. Like that kind of situation. Even in the wet dreams,
like Freddy Krueger of wet dreams
doesn't want anything to do with you.
Regulator said like Freddy Krueger of wet dreams. You just like show up and you don't have like scissor fingers. You're just like, hey guys, it's me.
What's up? I'm gonna sit in the chair. Can I play the PlayStation? There's no other TV.
Yeah. Mom took my controllers away. Can I play in here?
Can you guys turn away? Can you turn away? It's kind of weird.
No, it's all right. I'll be quiet.
Just like sitting there and all you hear is the controller clicking and nothing else because nobody's fucking.
That's right. That's right. Who hasn't been in a situation like that, right?
Yeah. I think that's universal. Maybe Chuck hasn't.
Chuck, man, you're special.
Sorry,
Chuck is special.
I'm not jumping on you. I'm really that was a really. I know I terminated you 1.5 times, but it's just tradition. I'll explain the logic.
I am so sorry, Chuck. You have nothing to apologize for, and if anybody ever tells you that you have something to apologize for, you tell them to fuck right off, Chuck. I wasn't kidding when I said you are sitting on a wealth of power that you haven't even begun to tap into. You're such a young man in such the cradle of your power. I'm telling you. Do not apologize to fucking anybody, Chuck. Namaste.
And that's what I'm trying to make clear. Like I keep bringing Chuck up, but it's in a positive way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
like I'm still running that call through my head.
No, I know. I'm gonna be sitting on that for a while. What do I do to fix this? You're not. There's nothing to fix. You're doing it correctly.
Maybe if you told us what you meant by fit, now we're gonna have like this conversation.
Am I really gonna have a terrible adult life? I mean, here's here's another question for you.
Oh shit!
Chuck, listen.
All right, reset.
Chuck, listen to me. Now this is from the burden of experience that I have as a therapist and a spiritual leader, is that I feel pretty confident in gaming out certain aspects of your adult life based on what you shared with us tonight. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Do I think it's going to be painful and repetitive, and it's going to you're really going to be scratching your chin about it? Yes. But
yeah,
show me one fucking other adult in chat who doesn't experience some form of that to their own extent. You just keep going, Chuck. You just keep barreling through. Remember, you're a man. Never stop saying that. Next time you're painting, you're getting like Nick Cave records for a chick that won't make eye contact with you, and you're painting a rocking chair for your future grandsons with her or whatever. Never stop. Quick affirmation for fellows. That caught me off guard. I was in such a specific mode. One moment, Fram.
Yeah.
This is for comedic. The greatest thing that you can do in terms of realizing the power of your penis is how titillated you are to look at your soft, wet, inept little member. It's titillating to be annihilated, to be subsumed. Modern men, they either like to repress this or they like to fight it and perform either way, but they don't like to look at the limits of the power of their penis and allow it to titillate them. Nigel Pennyweather, Fram, I miss when we would sit around the campfire smoking cat tranquilizers singing Rosemary's Granddaughter, Namaste, from Nigel Pennyweather.
I had to stop. Yeah, I had to stop doing downers. I tried again the other day, and I sent, that's another thing I could apologize for. Yeah, I sent Leslie like an 11-minute voice memo. Yeah,
Yep.
so I'm not going to, that was just on Ambien. I'm not fucking with like zoological tranquilizers anymore. So I can't say that I don't miss it, but.
It was an 11-minute voice message littered with references to Liza Minnelli again.
Yeah.
So.
I only listened to a little bit of it. I didn't realize that was.
No, it came up.
I tried to delete it, and then you called me a pussy, so.
Yep.
I couldn't.
Yes, I did.
You knew who that
I
was
called you a pussy. You said you got rid of it, and I called you a pussy, and you put it back up.
You knew how it was going to go, yeah.
Like a double pussy. Just
walked like a dog.
No,
sorry for that, too.
Fram.
No, I can't get into this apologizing all the damn time.
Fram, listen, we're goofing, we're messing. You've offered us quite a bit tonight. I do think your greatest sin so far has been, the kind of intermittent. You can't even help yourself. You just come at some of these people that aren't ready for it. They're not ready for you, and then they
Who did
skitter
I
off.
do that to? Is this about Chuck? I thought I was. Oh, that's a June bug. Holy fuck! I thought I was very nice to Chuck.
No, Chuck's around. Chuck's in chat right now.
Okay.
I'm a man. I'm the bull. Look at that guy.
Right now on this call. Okay, all right. I thought you meant that I had driven somebody off over the course of this conversation.
I'm imagining Chuck right now placing his naked scrotum on a golf tee and screaming, "I am a man. I am the bull." And he's just waiting with one of his testicles on a golf tee. I am the man. I am the
popped
bull.
out of the sack and everything?
Huh?
Popped out of the sack, or we got like a Lieutenant Dan situation?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I hadn't gone that far.
All right. You're not a visualizer?
Not that thoroughly.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Stone
exactly.
Can
Rajiv, that is alpha. All right, Fram. Listen, brother. Namaste. I appreciate this. I got to take a piss.
you just take me with you.
No. Guys, I got to take a quick pee-pee. It's pee-pee break time. We'll be back with the second half of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, exploring reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. How have you, the caller, betrayed Explorations? How have you betrayed me, Leslie? How have you betrayed Explorations, the single most effective personal power program on the market today? Namaste, everybody. I'll be right back in just a moment after I piss. Stick around for a couple words about my community of Devoted Light at Patreon.com, where you can get a postcard, access to the old materials, music downloads, and access to the private weekly stream on our own independently hosted situation, free from the TOS, free from the ads. Namaste. I'll be back in just a moment.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, listen, I know your time is precious, let me cut to the chase. But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light
on patreon.com.
where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. Many people will use their imagination to tell their story and imagine a better world, and then softly coerce others around them that ugly is beautiful, up is down, and day is night. But as much as these people will claim they want to be free, they don't truly wish to acknowledge the chaotic void around them, one entirely lacking objective standards of beauty, achievement, or morality. They instead seek to enslave you. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. Welcome on back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. A very special exploration tonight, reconciliation with Leslie Tanner. With each caller, I am asking the simple question: how have you betrayed explorations? How have you failed to embody the tenets? How have you let me down? Tonight, all night, we are fostering shame with each caller, and it is not a difficult thing to do. You know, just coming off of Pride, we are filled to the brim. We are boiling over with shame, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time to find the ground, time to find that earth, time to reroot in what we know is there but run away from. As we run away from shame, we run away from the power of the next level, and today and every single day we square up to that which blocks us from our shame and that which blocks us from the power of the next level. Our birthright, your potential, nothing more, nothing less. Tonight, 872-205-9484. 872-205-9484. Also, we've got a couple, Nigel, good to see you, Nigel. Blessings and namaste to Nigel. Good to see you. Haven't been here in a minute. What you been up to, brother? Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Well, hello there, Leslie Tanner. How are you doing this fine?
I'm doing great. At all costs money. Listen, before we get into how you have betrayed the program at all costs money, I do want to make another little quick announcement. Not that one, but I want to get to this one. Guys, in case you weren't here at the top of the stream, I made a very important announcement. Coming this August, starting the first Monday, August 3rd of August at 9 a.m. Central Time, we will be entering the Power of Silence once again. An uncapped silent subathon, our third iteration of this, and we'll see how it goes. Last time we had a kill switch. Somebody killed it. This time, we're in a different situation. I'm truly letting Jesus take the wheel, as they say. Beginning Monday, August 3rd at 9 a.m. So about 1 month from now, we will be settling in for the long haul. Some surprises, some excitement. So we're definitely adding some new stuff this time around that I'm very excited to explore with you, exploring the question of whether silence is in fact powerful. There'll be the details are still forming, so I can't say it yet. But one thing will be true again: $1 a minute, and there will be some new merchandise in the store. So anything from the store, any of the bits, any of the subs, it's $1 a minute. Namaste. I'll see you then, or I'll see you a couple times between now and then as well. Namaste to you.
Amen. How are you doing this fine, Leslie?
I'm doing great at all costs money, brother. I'm doing awesome. Talk to me. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite all right. Before I get into the topic, I wanted to touch on Chuck a little bit and his call earlier.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Chuck is what I was when I was his age. I believe someone said that he was going to have a very hard, very depressing, sad, and, unerringly awful life. I'm Chuck's future.
All right, so Chuck, how familiar are you with the young man that we're speaking to right now? Chuck, how familiar with It All Costs Money are you?
I was very much so into Nine Inch Nails. I very much so enjoyed goth girls and the whole alt scene and alt crowd. Thought Trent was a hero, a god amongst men. Talked about Nine Inch Nails all the time. Was way into the whole scene, all the music. Hell, I even had a leather duster at one point in time, trying to look like a gothic cowboy. Like I've been there, done that. Chuck's what I once was, so we've tried to steer him in a better direction, but he just seems to not take the advice. How have I betrayed the program, though? Lately, I exposed the Leslie Tanner program to an LGBTQ and autism pro group of people, and they absolutely kicked me out. I didn't fight hard enough to get back in. I didn't ask for an unban or anything. They just flat out booted me, and I'm like, no, you all don't understand.
Well,
and then it turns out it's me who doesn't understand. I should not have betrayed the program like that.
These queer people and these autistic people, they got a whiff of the program and they didn't like it.
They excommunicated me. Yes, sir.
And did they provide any sort of reasoning for this?
I used the word that sounds like a gut infection, but not. A pile of sticks tied together, if you will.
Oh, that's what got you banned.
I shared a clip of you sharing that word, and that is pretty much what got me banned. They absolutely hated it.
I can't say that clip on Twitch.tos. I don't understand how you got a clip of me saying that.
Well, I probably shouldn't clip things, huh? I was trying to promote the program very, very, very aggressively.
Well, listen, it sounds like they weren't ready for their true source of power. And I
said I betrayed the program.
Yeah, so listen, you what you did was you took, spitefully so, and I can't blame you for the spite. I'm a fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
But you took one of the more advanced steps of the program and gave it to people who had no fucking idea, completely alienated from their power. And you tried to throw them in the deep end.
I did. Like, I tried to show them that, like, look, you can empower yourself. There are ways. Call into Leslie. He will help you through it. And no, they didn't even get me. My message got deleted.
Yeah, listen, you're even more so than Fram. Fram does this thing where he kind of every once in a while, turns people off to the program. Brother, you're orders of magnitude worse. I would pay you to never talk about the program.
Oh,
but I'm not going to pay you, so I'm going to have you. I'm going to ask that you keep doing it.
Yep. Sure, I absolutely believe in the program. The program works. I am a proponent of the program. I talk about the program with friends, family, enemies. Like, if I had little stickers or business cards that I could hand out, I would absolutely hand them out on deliveries.
So if I got you some stickers, you'd put them in bags for me?
Hell yeah, I would. I put them on, like, stop signs, police cars, emergency services vehicles, wherever anyone really, like, where they're looking.
Yeah. So, okay, so that's a clear iteration of you betraying the program. What was in it for you, though, at that moment? Framwayard with a quick quote.
The post office should have a hangout area. I would kill political officials to achieve this end.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Fram. Now, can you, be honest with yourself. What did you want to get out of that? Because it sounded like you just wanted to piss them all off.
No, I wanted to get acceptance and laughs, but it completely backfired, and I did not read the room on this occasion.
So an online
that was
group,
on me.
Had anybody broached, like, joking around that way, or were you just kind of taking a swing? Thank you so
I
much
took
for
a
that,
swing. I straight up took a swing. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. But it happens, right? You're not going to nail them all out of the park, right?
Yeah, well, no. Yeah, not especially, yeah, I think your intuition probably leaves a little bit to be desired on that front. Now, Huh? Fram, thank you so much for that single bit. I can't thank Fram, namaste. 3 single bits, very generous. Blessings and namaste.
Namaste. Yeah. I would absolutely, if you had like some promotional stickers with QR codes on them, I would definitely put one up at like a couple of the local grocery stores, maybe on like a one of those college campus signposts where they have all the flyers up.
Fram,
I could do that for sure.
Huge from Fram. Namaste, Fram.
In fact, I think your community would absolutely be into like giving out flyers.
Pepperoncini with a communal vision. I can't wait to get this perspective. How many bits is it to spit on a caller again, Guru? It all costs money. Response to that?
The most I ever charged for being spit on was $5.
$5.
Yep.
So, okay.
It's also the least amount. I charged $5. Some dude wanted to spit on a homeless guy, and I'm like, $5. He's like, okay, hang me $5, and he just talked to Loogie on my knees.
Fram single bit. I'm trying to lure at all costs away. Junkies can't resist loose change.
Never been a junkie for him. I don't know where you get that idea.
Would you spit on the ground, Leslie, if I donated 500 bits? Sure.
Well, yeah. So I think Chuck's future looks like you're talking to it. You're meeting it right now.
It's
Chuck
possible.
reminds me a lot of me when I was a youth.
It's possible. I could also see him. I could also see Chuck getting rounded up by. Okay, so that is 500 bits.
Pepperoncini, this isn't my kink, if that's what we're trying to work out here.
Could you see that? I just spit. All right. Okay.
We did. That was a good visual.
So poor single bit, namaste. Thank you so much. Okay, Dread confirming also. Thank you so much. Pepperoncini, blessings and namaste. Maybe we've got a new bit redeemed.
I would be such a strong and resilient handicapped person, but sadly, I may go my whole life without anyone ever knowing that about me.
Namaste. That's true. Fram, we are at single bit. Thank you so much, Fram. Now listen,
Well, thank you for your time. I just wanted to share. I get that some of the callers have been a little off their rockers. Does Chuck know that he can call back? Has anyone informed him?
Oh yeah, he got
having his chakras cleansed. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I can do this.
I have. It's the most. I wish I had an oil painting. I knew this guy. I was working with this guy. 6'5", 310. 6'5", 310 pounds. He wore the same gym shorts every single day that I knew him. He passed away. Quick communal vision. Framway, no, this is from Raji. I just fell asleep and had a dream that I was about to fuck Jennifer Connelly. Then Fram walked in and started trying to shove my toes up his butthole, and I woke up soft as a noodle.
That's a rather vivid dream. I'm a little bit envious. I haven't had any vivid dreams in a long time.
Well, listen, I think, brother, I think, I'm not going to forgive you for what you did.
Oh, that's understandable. That is absolutely understandable. And I will take this, not as a lesson, because there's really nothing to be learned here, but I will continue to.
And if there was, I don't think you'd learn it anyway.
Probably not. Yeah. But I will continue to extol the the joys, the sorrows, and the way of the program, and how it has affected everyone in my life, not just myself. Namaste.
Namaste, brother. Namaste to you.
Program works.
Program works. Blessings and namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Guru, it's Craigulators.
Craigulators, brother Craigulators, namaste. It's so good to hear from you. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. Hey, I wanted to call in on the topic here because I've been around for a long time.
Right.
There's plenty for me to apologize for.
Right, brother. Craigulators has been around for, what is it? We started,
almost 5 years.
Almost 5
I
years,
think.
yeah. So we're coming up on 5 years with Craigulators. So Craig, yeah, a long history here. We've worked a lot together. Talk to me. What are some of the things that come to mind when asked, like how you failed to live up to or betrayed the program?
There's 3 years ago when we had the call screening, I couldn't do it anymore. I could have applied myself more and volunteered to screen calls, but I couldn't deal with being cussed and getting slurs yelled at me all night. The community's crazy.
Right. So there was an opportunity where I needed someone to step up.
Right.
I needed someone to step up and take responsibility for a certain aspect of the program instead of just kind of, coasting and riding my coattails. You when faced with the prospect of having to do a little bit of work, to have to deal with a fraction of what I have to deal with as the leader of this program, you folded. You failed.
Right. Yes. 100%. Because it came to the point where I would just answer the phone to screen the call, and they would just yell slurs.
Mm-hmm.
And we were the frontline troops, and I did it for 2 weeks, and I said I can't do this anymore because these people come over. What are you going to talk to the guru about? Screen this, and it's just a bunch of fucking jackals out there, going absolutely haywire. Or how about this? Here's another one. Remember when we had to do the video screenings when we had the people coming on the video and that guy just started jacking off? How about that?
Right. Okay. So what he's referring to now is about, I don't know, maybe about 3.5 years ago on Discord, we had a young man come in there. Just pop in. Nobody knew who he was. He popped into the VC that everybody was hanging out with, and he started touching himself. He started masturbating on cam.
Right.
And
we were actually screening for a bit. Remember, we were going to do something, and we needed people, and he just popped in randomly and just started, he started going to town.
Yep. Tugging on his penis. Now, okay, so rather than controlling the situation, right? Rather than doing what the program needed, making sure that the event that evening we were hosting went smoothly, which is what your primary job was. What did you guys end up doing that night?
With the guy jacking off on camera?
Yeah. How'd you guys end up handling that?
We told him he should finish, but he didn't.
Right, because I got a red alert SOS message on my direct message inbox saying, Leslie, we need you. We've got a code red situation. A man is jacking off in the VC. And I said, okay, I'll be right there. I get there. What are my moderators and producers doing at the time? They're coaching him. They're telling him to come and stuff.
Yeah, because he couldn't. Because if you're gonna show up and start jerking your meat, you gotta finish. Otherwise you're just a pussy. Like you got your shot, big shot. Here you go. You got everybody. We're trying to do this thing. Go ahead, and he didn't even do it.
And I'm sure as enriching and fun as I'd imagine that would be, I needed you that night. And rather than do the responsible thing, you just kept negging this guy and told him you told him you bet he wouldn't come. You bet he wouldn't come. And he didn't come.
Right. No, he didn't.
So not only did he not come, but you also completely neglected your duties that evening.
Correct. Yeah. That is true. I should have protected the program, and I didn't. I was just trying to get this guy to finish because, you know, you couldn't do it. And I was like, well, you're showing up. You got to do this. Like, come on. You can't just show up and just, you know,
I understand.
what are you doing? You got to commit.
Your ego got the better of you.
I was trying to be parts of the program, which I would think that it would internalize with the program messaging, but I realized that now in retrospect.
I appreciate you owning up to all this.
It's been weighing on me, you know, because there's like, hey, can we have people screen? And I was like, I could have, I should have, but I didn't. I was like, I'm too busy. I got things to do. I could have sat there and screened out these freaks to make sure that we have actual people calling in instead of these just absolute jackals calling in, just screaming. Or how about that guy who was just smoking cocaine, who was smoking crack? Remember he was playing the piano? That was 2 or 3 years ago too, in the big wave.
Yep.
That guy was crazy too. He was just smoking crack, and he's like, "Hey, what's up? Can I talk to the guru?" And he said, "Absolutely not. I can't do this anymore." You know?
Right. Again, once I needed someone to step up. I needed somebody to handle the situation, and you know, between coaching people to jack off and just maintaining people smoking crack in the waiting room for an event, you know,
Right.
Well, you're one of the worst. Yeah, I would say if you're one of the. It's like this is the behavior of one of the worst bouncers in the world.
Yeah, I know. I feel terrible about it. Hey, watch the door.
You keep jacking off. You keep smoking crack. That is not what a bouncer does.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't really. I mean, coaching is I was basically bullying him. Is that a coaching threat? Is that coaching if you're just bullying him to finish? Is that so coaching?
Well, I guess it's a matter of perspective. You know, 6 and 1, half dozen.
I mean, probably was. Yeah, but I mean, I was bullying him into it, which is a form of coaching. See, I just wanted to call. I'm a terrible bouncer because I like the freaks show up and I'm like, yeah, what are you doing? What's your shtick? And then I just let him do it, and I'm not bouncing correctly. You know.
You know, I think, but we've found, you know, some explorers are more talented in some areas than others, right? Like we understand that you are, you know, better suited in maybe like I would say like an outreach position.
Sure.
Like
right.
you can walk into the doggy daycare, get the doggies riled up. Once the doggies start smoking crack and jacking their naked penises off, maybe it's time to pass the baton. But in terms of getting them excited, yes.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Yeah, that's and that's exactly it. I have too much hubris, right? I thought I can handle it all. I can do all these things, get them all riled up, go look at their penises, I start smoking some crack, and then I'm like, oh, no, you can't come in. I'm too invested, you know? So, yeah, and yeah, those are the 2 examples. Was there anything else now that we're here that I need to reevaluate that you can think of?
I mean, you've been an exemplary explorer in terms of the program's, you know, tenets and teachings. I mean, you're on the ball. Every time you call up, you got something to contribute. You're encouraging to so many here. I think your learning process has had a steep curve, we'll say, and it has come at a great cost for us as a programming community.
Sure, well, that's valid and fair. I just, you know, if someone's going to come at me trying to just jack off, I mean, you better finish because that's disrespectful not to and to the program. You know, that was my thinking at the time. If you're coming up and you're showing your screen and you're jacking off, you better finish because, like, that's disrespectful if you don't do that. You know, at least I think so.
Well, that's a perfectly valid way to think. I learned that night what I could trust you with, essentially. But
right. No, that's completely fair. Yeah, don't give me the keys. That's the thing. Don't give regulators the keys. No, not at all. Like I can run around, but just don't give me the keys to the whole situation because I'll definitely blow it. You know.
100%. Now, listen, Craig, you've been listening to the program. Do you have any reflections on any of the callers you've heard tonight? You know, we've had some cross-talking, and I've been a fan of it. So I'm curious to pick your mind. Do you have any thoughts about any of the other callers tonight?
Chuck is an institution.
Chuck's the man.
Chuck is the man because I feel like Chuck is experiencing things for the first time like he's just discovered fire. and then he comes to other people and says, "Hey guys, look at this." Yeah, we know. But his impression and his approach, he's like an Ocean's 11 of trying getting pussy. There's always some kind of new plan and ploy and developing theory. He's incredible. He's he's developing out to be the rookie of the year, in my opinion, for explorers, right? And I think maybe that could be something we could talk about. Who's the rookie of the year for explorers? And I think Chuck's already in the running, because he's gonna have another Ocean's 11 for pussy, and he's gonna try and figure it out, and it's gonna end up pretty much similarly the same way. But I fucking love that guy.
Oh yeah, tremendous call. I mean, there was so much depth to that story, and so much vulnerability. It was very provocative for chat. Chat loved hearing it. Whether or not they said they actually, consciously liked it or found pleasure in it, but like, I'll be goddamned if it did not provoke a lot of thoughts and feelings from everybody that listened to it.
Do you think he sleeps in a coffin bed? Like a vampire coffin bed, and he just kind of leans back and crosses his arms and sleeps? I feel like he's kind of a coffin bed guy.
No, I would say I would say at this point, I think he sleeps in like a race car bed.
Oh yeah. Oh, like an Indy 500 with wheels that are made out of foam that you can detach from the car?
Yeah. Or like a custom Miata little Tykes race car bed.
Yeah. With the top down, and then you get in the bed like that. Oh man.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then he's just dreaming about how to get pussy. Hey, maybe I go paint her furniture. Maybe I can get in there. And you're like, oh god, I fucking love you.
He says he sleeps in antique furniture. He has an antique bed frame.
Yeah, listen, I love it. Of course he does. 100%. With probably blackout curtains. The picture's getting painted, and I just can't help. Rookie of the year. It's going in my mind.
Yes, he does have blackouts. You called it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Beautiful.
Incredible.
Chuck, you're the man. Chuck, thank you genuinely. I hope you call in more frequently. You have a lot. You genuinely have a lot to offer. Not everybody has the genuine bravery to call and share certain aspects of their life and allow the program to navigate it even a little bit. I guarantee you it sent ripple waves of spirituality through dozens of people in chat. They might not admit it, but when I talk to them on the street and I get what they're getting from the program, I guarantee you sent a shockwave through a lot of people tonight. All right, well, listen, Craigulators.
Do people have to realize that the jack off and the crack story is real? Those are real things that happened. This isn't like a joke.
Just to clear that up. In case there is any confusion.
There's no confusion. That's why I didn't do those anymore, because they literally were jacking off. Another edition, they were smoking crack, and they were just absolute jackals coming in doing whatever they wanted to, and then it just I can't have the keys. Those are real things that happened.
Right. No, these people, this was, all those things were 100% real. None of that was a bit.
No. And the guy who smoked crack started playing the piano and then talking all about his job at a public access news station.
Yeah, Anti-Snowman believed you.
3 hours.
Anti-Snowman believed you.
That's why. Listen, that's why I had to call and say, look, I could have volunteered more. I could have done more for the program, but I couldn't, because I can't be trusted with the keys.
No, you can't. Not everybody can. Not with all of them. Well, listen, Craig, I appreciate your humility and bravery in admitting to what you shared with us tonight. Thank you for everything. Historically, thank you for everything, and thank you for your presence tonight.
Thank you, Guru. I love you.
I love you too. Namaste, Craig. Let's do one more. No, the piano playing was not good. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Now's my time to shine. This
Angry
has been a
Mike,
long
brother,
time
how are you
coming.
tonight?
How are you doing? Looking like the Elvis of Jesus's, man. This is sharp. Is this a permanent outfit now? Because I'm digging it, man.
Oh, I am. This is what I'm wearing right now is a special occasion outfit. I can't break this out all the time.
You're right. It would get overplayed. Are you wearing the chain with it, though?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did
Chain
take it off?
and the vestments? It looks good, right?
Yeah, it might look better without the chain. If you let me borrow it, test run it the next time you do this.
No.
All right. Well, either way, it does look good. All right. I'll admit, because it's reconciliations, it does look good with the chain. So keep the chain for now.
Okay.
So anyways, time to bury the hatchet. Go ahead.
All right. Angry Mike, here to confess his sins against the program. Namaste, Angry Mike. Yeah, go ahead. Take it away. How have you betrayed me? How have you let me down? How have you hurt this program?
Okay, I'm just going to be honest, and I was misled as to what the theme was tonight. Because my understanding was there was going to be some words out of your mouth first when you think about it.
When I think about what?
Reconciliation, is not one person did a lot of things wrong to cause the current situation. Most of the time, you know what I mean? Like, do I do a foible every once in a while? Sure. Do you maybe upset me wrongfully? And maybe you could apologize first due to the severity of it coming from you versus me? And then the ball gets rolling, and then reconciliation, right? Appeasement, etc.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. What would I apologize to you for?
Funny you mention it. You're doing another silence thing, man. Apologize for every previous silence subathon when I was at my worst. People remember.
Yeah, you're lucky that I don't hang up on you right now.
Wait.
No.
Wait a minute.
The power of silence is crucial.
Well, it didn't. To be fair, it might have helped a lot of people, but it was a zero column for me. I had to dig myself out of a lot of holes. And I tried to use the steps on most of my abductors. They had no idea what I was talking about, Leslie. I think you should get some stickers or something to put around so people know.
All right, listen, Mother Nipplebottom said good night.
No,
Namaste, and that's going to do it for explorations tonight. I didn't even know Mother Nipplebottom was waiting in the wings. Namaste, Mother Nipplebottom. Blessings to you. Oh, I don't know if you saw earlier, I sent you a message. Blessings and namaste to you, though. Either way, Mother Nipplebottom waiting in the wings, bringing that cruel hammer on the final caller of the night, Angry Mike. Angry Mike called up with something to say. Absolutely did not get to say a single bit of what he intended. And really, if there's a lesson to learn is in this whole stream tonight, it's exactly that, right? Tonight was about how he failed the program. Tonight was about how each of you failed the program. And not only should I be not apologizing to you, you all should be thanking me for the opportunity to have failed something so clearly, so tangibly, so constantly. The gift of not achieving, to have something taken away from you that would make you feel complete. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome once again. Namaste to you. I had to come from YouTube. No one chastises Guru. Namaste, Mother Nipplebottom. Mother Nipplebottom felt the vibrations of what Angry Mike was doing, got up from her slumber, and had to put a kibosh on something. Damn. Namaste. Namaste, Mother Nipplebottom. Thank you so much for that. I can't thank you enough for that. Well, guys, that's going to do it for us tonight. Like I said, Power of Silence, August 3rd. Before then, we got plenty of explorations lined up. We got plenty of explorations. We got a private stream this weekend. It's this weekend. We might move it because the 4th is on Saturday. I put a poll up on Discord to try to figure out a date for the private stream, but we'll figure it out. I'll put some posts up tomorrow. But private stream this weekend for my community of devoted light. If you're considering joining just for a couple dollars a month, you can get a physical postcard in the mail and also get access to the private streams as well as all the backlog bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Namaste. Link in the chat. Beautiful stream tonight. Absolutely gorgeous stream. Doofus. Dusseldorf. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Namaste to you. And namaste to Sunset Tony as well. Blessings. It's made me feel great to know that you guys were with me tonight. Anti-Snowman, namaste to you. Anti-Snowman walking with me step by step, namaste to you. Psyduck with a gun. Framweard. Arcane. Blessings to you. Dread. Opening it up and closing it down. Namaste to you. Wonderful. Dread, you're one of my brightest soldiers. You're one of my brightest soldiers here. That I will say. Quickly shot to the top of my shooting star explorers here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Okay, well listen, beautiful stream tonight, guys. Thank you for being with me. We're gonna have the private devoted light stream this weekend. I'll post some details about that in the Discord and on the Patreon. Either way, though, we'll be back next Tuesday with a brand new exploration. Yes, it is. Headmod Chuck. I love it. You should write poems. You should write poetry. Chuck, write poetry about your life. I'm not even fucking joking. I would never tell someone to write poetry unless I really meant it, because poetry largely, there's not a lot of great poetry, we'll say. But I think your experience and the way you relate to what's going on with you could really lend itself to poetry. Even Chuck poetry would improve the Discord. Namaste. My Discord is boring. Namaste. Well, Mother Nipple Bottom. Well, part of it is, well, whatever. Yeah, probably. What would be a fun Discord experience? What would be a fun Discord experience? Watching hardcore porno. Yeah, Mother Nipplebottom, if you could design a Discord for Explorations with Leslie Tanner, what would happen in that Discord? Imagine just deep breathing. Clearly you only pretend to be demented as your followers are lame and weak. Clearly you only pretend to be demented as your followers are lame and weak in conversation. Wait, I pretend to be demented? I love this. I love Mother Nobomb waking up cranky and confident. I am deleted all the time. You chat are liars. I love this. I love this. I coming in here throwing bows, sleep in her eyes. Probably got a little bouffant thing on. Namaste, guys. I'll see you private stream this weekend. Namaste. Blessings to you next Tuesday.